Hello.
That doesn't look terrible. What the fuck, Nolan?
It's not. It's not up to my artistic standards. I'm sorry.
Are you saying my art is bad?
No,
I made
we've
this.
been over this. What you sent me is no longer applicable because the map is vertical. What you designed was horizontal, and I had 90 seconds to fix it before the stream.
As per usual.
As per usual. This isn't the unprepared, but we
I
are often
retool the unprepared constantly, but I don't turn and look at this and go, maybe I can make that better. No.
Look,
No.
I'm a fucking endless perfectionist that is. This isn't about me. This is your show.
I just want to roast you.
Roast
Can
away.
we have the Playotic roast of Nolan?
Yeah, it'll be a tactical spit roast like last night.
Oh no, that was terrible. I like how last night it just started out with, so how do you feel about slavery?
Literally the first lines of the episode. That was.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we agreed that grungs deserve it. So.
Grungs are. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
They're frogs.
They are
What
frog
did the
people.
frogs do?
Turned gay?
No.
I mean, have you
Do
played
that,
with Wup Wup?
but- No, I didn't play with Wup Wup.
If you've played with Wup Wup, you might understand.
Okay, got it. Clear. I understand.
So, some of y'all may notice we have a new face in our group of
I'm just wearing a
people.
hat.
Oh, me too! Oh my god!
Oh my god, we're wearing
Oh my
hats.
god! Wow, you
Nobody
need to change.
told me you're supposed to wear a hat.
I'm wearing a hat
Guys.
because I'm fucking freezing cold. I haven't even had time to change out of my work clothes, and I can't afford a haircut. That's where I'm wearing a hat.
We had a
Fine,
day.
I'll get a hat.
No, no, just be
Yes!
Hell yeah!
me. Fine.
He's like a cheese wizard.
Yeah.
He's the cheese wizard.
Yes.
That's my black mage cosplay hat.
Oh, that's
That's a great
perfect.
hat.
I love it. You're
I
Vivi.
swear I saw you wearing that in Final Fantasy not Final Fantasy Star Wars. That would be wild. Final Fantasy 5e.
Final
but-
Fantasy Star Wars. You know.
I had my green outfit, or my I don't even know what they're called anymore. The G people, the big green
G
monster
people.
dudes.
The goblins?
No, he is playing a goblin tonight, but they're not big.
Yeah, they are size challenged along with gnomes.
Yeah.
Who was taller, a gnome or a goblin?
I think a goblin.
I have to know. Hold on.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
I think a
the
goblin
goblin's
is
taller.
taller. You're right.
The tallest person in this whole party is Mick.
And he's not even here.
Yeah.
I'm like staring at this layout, like trying to make sure I didn't mess anything up.
Google says it is an obvious fact that goblins are taller significantly.
Wow.
Whoa, Google!
I guess. Yeah, the opening sentence is, it is obvious fact. I'm like, okay, I'm
Who
sorry.
the fuck wrote
A
that?
goblin wrote
right?
this.
A goblin.
A
wrote
goblin wrote this.
Right?
This is goblin propaganda.
Wow. Wow.
That's funny.
Ridiculous.
Like, I didn't want to just assume that World of Warcraft lore was, like, universally correct. Because it's like, obviously goblins are taller than gnomes in World of Warcraft, but I don't know if that's universally true. But obviously I should have known.
Size chart for races.
I was wrong.
D&D
It's not a G at all. I was way off. Samsonite is a Rogadin.
Rogan, okay. The big green dudes and
Oh,
ladies.
Close
I would like
premiere.
a
Why do I
full
still have
size
that
chart with examples. I want them to be drawn next to each other, please.
open? Yes. Yeah, like those infographics comparing the size of like different starships and whatnot, just with the different.
I saw one of her dragons today.
Well, me too.
I was like, ooh.
That's a big. Hey, someone subscribed at tier 1, and they've been subscribed for 10 months.
Wow!
Yes.
Why didn't I hear the alert for that?
It looks like it's.
I
Boom
just
Clover.
clicked it.
Yo.
I had to, for those that missed it yesterday.
Guess we gotta roll on the playoffs table.
Yeah.
No, this isn't that game. Please, I'm still not over my last one. Please. I can't. No more playoffs. I can't.
I feel like if we ran Kenzie through the Coca-Cola experience after the playoffs table, you would just break.
Oh my god!
I'm
I don't think she'd be able
concerned
to handle
about the
that.
Coca-Cola experience, honestly. The fact that I know that I'm on the list as far as people to do this horrifying trauma experience that you guys keep talking about.
It's a shared trauma experience.
we're
Yeah,
trauma bonding.
I have enough of those. I have a therapist. Thank you.
it was Dylan,
And
Ash, and
siblings. I have
Mick
lots
for
of
the first
siblings.
one, and then it was 3 people. We had some guests. We had Kaylee, Jaime,
Chase.
and Chase, 2 of which had never played D&D before, so that was their inaugural experience. Now Kaylee just constantly is sending me messages about how she's excited to die. So.
We love
And
her.
then number 3, tentatively, is going to be you, Mookie, and Gup. So you have that to look forward to. I still have to write it, so the guillotine is still stowed safely at the top of the
Can you
gallows.
imagine going to therapy the next day and like, all right, so
Oh no, I'm probably gonna have to plan that. That'll be intentional. I will need to not sit with something like that for that long.
Yeah, let
I
us know
had
when your
gone-
therapy.
So usually it's on Monday mornings. I had actually gone to therapy that morning of our last unprepared game. So I was just like,
I have to sit with this for a whole week. Oh. I miss having a therapist.
is
you
nice.
always
I
can
like
sit
it a
into my
lot.
therapy sessions and the
Yeah, just sit there in the
Corner.
background taking notes. Like, okay. I could apply that to my life, I think.
yeah. Thank
Maybe,
you
you
for
never
this
know.
watch streak. Look,
Yeah.
it's delayed. Look at this subscription
Wow, what?
delay.
That was so fucking delayed. Holy shit. Thanks, Boom Clover, for that subscription.
wow.
Wow. Also, hello, Red Panda, Monkey Man, True Potato Wife, and everybody else hanging out with us. Sea Cat, I guess. They're pretty cool.
I think they're
Cool
cool.
is not the word.
Oh, you know what I need to do, though, before things fucking pop off, though, is turn off all the unprepared automation.
Yeah, do that, please.
If it makes a noise,
I'll
Kenzie's
scream.
just- yeah. Rips her wings off and just runs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
be like,
Okay, good. Never mind. This fucking past Nolan sometimes kills it. I built the turning all that off into when I turn off the stream, it automatically does all that. So that's cool of
That's
past
neat.
Nolan.
I love that for you.
But now I need to enable your stuff. But my server's offline. Great, love that. Sorry if anybody's trying to play World of Warcraft or Minecraft. My server's apparently off.
Damn, I was playing Lich King.
Oh.
Said me, never. Your
Don't
hair
mind me.
tinsels are giving True Potato Wife life.
yeah, I did them myself.
Magic. I'm not
I
stalling
have a whole
or
kit
anything.
No,
now.
why would you?
They're
why would
awful.
you
I
be
hate
stalling?
doing them.
It's not like we have anything to do tonight.
I don't know. Mix is trying to get here.
Are we doing something?
No, we're just hanging out.
We're gonna play
That's kind of what
Helldivers.
I thought. We're gonna play what?
We're gonna play Helldivers.
Yeah.
I feel
Uh,
like
If
Obviously
anybody, this isn't a definitive, absolutely going to be happening thing, but tentatively, we don't necessarily have a hard and fast birth date of Playotic. But I was doing some digging through some things the other day. The Discord for Fateful Encounters was originally created March 18th of 2020. And it was opened to the public on March 21st. The first Fateful Encounter stream was actually in February, so like a whole month before the Discord even existed. And before that, there was some podcasting. So there's some gray area of when we started. But I think the Discord date of March 21st, 2020 is kind of a good unofficial birthday.
Apparently, I was the
Yeah.
second person to ever join that Discord.
You were. Sumner created it, and then he invited you, and then 2 days later, the floodgates were opened. And so the reason I mention that is because Thursday is March 21st, 4 years post that time. And so we were discussing maybe doing like a chill hangout stream or something.
I was gonna play House Flipper Simulator 2 and let you guys help me flip houses for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know
They make
how
a simulator for that now.
Oh, it's so good.
it's so good because we'll never
So
be able to own
good.
property in real life. So
I guess the doors were wide open when they created Goat Simulator.
Yeah, anything. I mean, they have
You can
IT
make
Tech
anything.
Simulator.
you have what simulator?
The IT.
Oh yeah,
Simulator
they need
and-
like anxiety panic attack simulator.
Oh wow.
Do they?
Maybe
Supermarket Simulator lets you run a Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, my server should be back up, which means nope. Let's read potion of healing, potion of greater healing, potion of superior healing, potion of supreme healing. There we go. So we should have some channel point rewards now. Should the party need them, you can cash in some of those experience points to throw a couple of potions at people and heal them up. Supermarket Simulator. I played Glizzy Simulator. I actually forget what the real name of it is,
It's
but
Glizzy something.
it's Glizzy Stand Simulator or something, and you're running a hot dog. It's primarily hot dog, but you also have like fries and drinks and whatnot. It's a concession stand at a hockey game, and you just
He
serve.
has never been so stressed out.
I was so fucking stressed out because like it was fun, but there's this fucking like Tony Montana dude that runs the nacho stand down the hall, and then like some fucking Don Corleone pizza magnate like. And they're like constantly fucking with your stand, and so like you're just sitting there trying to like make hot dogs and fucking fill drink orders and shit, and they're like, oh no, your hot dog roller just exploded, now you gotta fix that. Oh, your fry machine the electricity went out, you gotta fix the fuse box. And I'm like, dude, I just want to serve glizzies.
It was $1.99 on Steam.
Oh, it was so great. I played one full start to finish game, and then I went, I need a break.
And that's enough of that.
Yes.
Power Wash Simulator though. That's my zen. right
That's
there.
like you smoke a little
the
adult.
baby.
The baby.
He's like,
His poor little face is so irritated right now because of the weather change.
oh.
He
The
has
barometric
eczema.
pressure is 3 degrees too high.
Nah, he just has eczema, so because it got cold and dry, he just
And he
fucking-
got cold and dry.
and his fingernails were bad, so
Yeah.
he was fucking
He's
cutting
like,
shit
Daddy.
No.
Well, we haven't started yet because
A
Nolan
size
broke
chart
everything.
For all of
I
the
didn't break
playable
shit. We've just
races.
been hanging out, having a good time
Okay.
talking.
Well,
I've literally been looking for a size chart that's drawn for this whole time.
so
Did you poop?
I pooped.
I did
Did I
poop.
feel it? Is that what I felt?
Yeah, I pooped in your hand
It's got
just
a
now.
Vietnam
might
stare
have.
going on.
He's just
This still
light.
isn't it. God.
I don't always poop in your hand, but when I do, I like it to be mysterious.
Okay, here we go.
So Nolan, why don't you introduce us to your character?
He's
Oh, God.
he's Thor right now today,
Oh,
and he's wearing
Aw.
Black Panther pants because I don't know where his Thor pants are.
he's mixing and matching.
He
I
is.
need to set up my notes for today's session. Session
Kinsey, who are you and what do you do?
5.
Hello, I'm the sea cat. Instant panic. I'm playing Bramble, who is a fairy barbarian. Rah. And I'm using my Alice voice for her these days, which I think is working.
I think so too.
Yeah.
It upsets Mick, but it is working.
It just feels really mean.
Yeah.
Like everything just feels mean.
I love it.
It's just mean. Mick, who are you playing?
Did I need to say anything else?
No.
I'm Arcadius, the Drow wizard. This is Balcheek, the baby, as
Or
coined
did you
by
find this
Potato
baby
Wife.
in the Underdark?
I found this baby in the Underdark. I must care for him now. He's adorable. Poor little face. Oh.
His little face. Boom Clover, who are you and what does your daddy do?
I don't. He made a lot of babies. Isn't that what all goblins do? They
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's me, Kevin. I'm playing Guth, which is a goblin monk.
What was his name?
I definitely
Goose.
thought it was
Like-
Guth. That's the first
I-
since it's
yeah.
the first time I've heard you say it. I
thought it
definitely
was
was not
goth.
expecting you to say Guth.
I thought it was like an Eastern
Well,
European like CH sound, like gooch.
Oh, Gooch Club.
That's even worse.
All right.
I'm probably gonna call you Goose this whole time.
Yeah.
Probably.
Nolan?
Oh,
He
wait,
might just have a lisp.
I was gonna say hello in my character's voice, but like it takes me a minute to find it.
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, that's right. That's my into the voice. Carl! Hi,
there you
I'm
go.
Charles Dickenstab, the gnome rogue, and I'm just sort of an innocent little failed novelist. I don't understand. I feel like I write great manuscripts, but nobody really reads them, and everything I say, I feel like it's just on the verge of tears now that I'm hearing it, and so it's like it always sounds like I'm just about to have a mental breakdown,
Whoa.
which honestly is pretty on brand for the godlike marionette that puppeteers me around while beyond the Witchlight every Tuesday. But that's what's going on here.
Perfect. And since you took notes about last time,
When did I become the note taker? Yeah, that's
you
fair.
started to write stuff down, and the rest
You're
of us
right.
did not.
Correct.
would you like to recap and help Kevin? I mean, Goose.
Yeah,
I mean,
we'll go through a little more extended of a recap. So we arrived at the. What's up? No, because we haven't met you in person. So we arrived at the Witchlight Fair.
Carnival.
The Witchlight Carnival. We went to buy tickets and we found that our tickets were already purchased by a mysterious benefactor. So we went inside, we did the carnival experience, we went on rides, we played games. I threw a tantrum because they wouldn't let me play the things and do the attractions that I wanted to do. We
So
saw
then we
some
got him a
weird...
child leash.
Yeah, it got me a child leash. There's a lot of bits and bobs that happened at the carnival, but ultimately we were introduced to Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, the people that run the Witchlight Carnival, and they were kind of like, "Hey, how are you? Why are you here? Are you having a good time?" And they were cordial, and they were just wanting to see how things were going. And through some dialogue with various carnival workers and whatnot, we learned that specifically from the was it the bugbear, I believe,
In the dungarees.
Yeah,
Brawly.
Burly the bugbear.
Strangely hot bugbear.
Yeah, wearing
an
dungarees
8-pack.
with a rippling 8-pack, fairy wings, and a helmet made of a jack-o'-lantern.
He wakes up.
I didn't write this.
Carnies is a derogatory term, Monkey Man. That's why I didn't say it. I said carnival workers.
Carnies.
It's like gypsies. You can't
Circus
say
folk.
that.
Nolan.
Wait a second.
I said
By
you
the way,
can't say it.
Before I forget, Kinsey, a mom got mad at your boobs for existing. Like I wanted to ask you about
Yeah.
that.
It's fine. I don't work there anymore. But yes, that has actually happened a couple of times. There is just I'm curvy. There's just only so much I can do about that. And
Sorry.
apparently just my existence is not child friendly. I don't know why. Their kids always have a great time. There is a difference between you as an adult sexualizing me and your child doing it. And if you're worried about your child sexualizing me, that's an entirely different problem that has nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
But okay. Cool. But yeah, I don't
That's
work there
so
anymore.
shitty.
So I posted that video and was like,
Fuck you, Karen.
To be
yeah,
clear, I don't
whoever it
think
was.
So I'm not confusing people in chat. Yes, it is inappropriate to say gypsy. You say Romani. Carney, as long it's not. I was being a little facetious. It's not,
it doesn't hold the same weight. It does
Yeah.
have a negative connotation.
It has a negative connotation, but it is a job title. Like as long as you're not like many things, as long as you're not saying it in a derogatory manner, in a pejorative sense, but it's not to the same degree.
I
as
just
other
learned what
things.
food stand means in Carney language.
What's that?
You call it a floss wagon.
A floss wagon.
How did you make yourself green without paint?
I'll not be green.
What the fuck? When did that happen?
Oh Lord, he greening.
Okay.
He greening. I mean, this is much better than you having to paint yourself every
Yeah,
session.
we could teach
How
us
did
this
you do
power.
it? Teach us your magic.
I mean, I just have a smart bulb. That's all.
He's a witch.
Kevin, you're turning green. You're turning Verdi. Kevin.
What do I want? What color do you want this goblin to be?
Whatever color you want this goblin
goblins
to be.
have to be green,
What do you
right?
think?
Like,
That's what
I don't
saying,
know
like,
because I always play a kobold and we can be all kinds of colors.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, goblin,
Hey,
but better.
Arcadius has to bamf away. Kid,
Go. Just go.
Be gone, thought.
Go feel better.
blow me to
I
Bermuda.
think Arcadius wanted to meet the goblin, but
Oh, he has been blown.
oh no.
You're turning violet, Violet.
It's fine.
Nice.
All right. Nolan.
Wait, why did all that change? Oh wait, god damn it.
Jesus, Nolan.
1 minute.
Anyway, what happened was at the carnival. I'm gonna wait till Nolan finishes because he wrote it all down and my head hurts.
Yeah, 1
Congrats.
second.
It's all on you.
I could recap while Nolan does stuff that's important.
You could do it.
I will do it.
Do your wish version of what happened.
Okay, let's see. We were on the hot bugbear. That's where we left off,
Yeah,
right?
barely.
Yeah. So there was a hot bugbear, and then we had to perform a heist because Mr. Witch and Mr. Light were being like super sus, but they weren't telling us shit. So we had to go and get the watch that runs the carnival so that we would have leverage so that they would actually tell us shit.
Yeah.
So we gave ourselves slutty nicknames.
Frosty,
The only
Slippery,
I was going to say
and
the
Deep
only one I
Gulp.
remember is
Deep
Deep
Gulp.
Gulp. And then we didn't use them for the heist at all. And then we gathered up all of the friends that we made, in spite of Dick and Stab trying to make everyone mad at us for some reason.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
We
let me
did
go on
make
the
friends.
rides.
And then our friends helped us get the watch. And then we were like, we have your watch. Tell us what we want to know. And then they didn't. But they did take us to the Hall of Mirrors, and they were like, the answers are in here. And I was like, that sounds suspicious as fuck, but we've asked lots of questions, and Ash isn't telling us shit. So I guess this is as far as we're going to get on our questions. And I guess I'm going to have to walk through the mirror, even though I'm pretty sure that this is a trap. So all of us walked in the mirror except for Dick and Stab, who got told some mystical, foofy nonsense words.
Mind the rule of 3.
Thank
Future,
you.
present, and past. Find the alicorn and free the dormant queen at last.
I'm very excited about the alicorn.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we arrived in the Hither, which is where
Yes.
we currently are.
Hither,
We
hither.
had a bit of a combat with some Harengon brigands.
Our first combat ever.
yeah,
How
first
many sessions had we been
that
without
was session 4.
combat?
Mini.
We came
I'm not
across,
complaining. It was
No, it was great. We came across some animated armor in a bog, but we passed them. They were mimicking everything we were doing.
We made
This
them do
isn't really.
TikTok dances.
Yeah, we found a
moved
weird,
on.
sexy dragon man whose balloon crashed in the top of a slanty tower.
Did we decide he was sexy? I thought he was kind of uncomfortable because he had a human face but a lizard
And
body
and
and
a
a
Yes.
mustache.
sexy mustache.
Sexy was probably. It was like the weird, like 70s, like cartoon, pencil stash villain, but it was like French and sexy at the same time, so it was like unsettling.
It was weird.
like Wario.
No.
Yeah, it was like Wario in dragon
But
form. Now
thinner.
that you mention it, it was Wario if he had lost some pounds. And
His name is Sir Tavalar, thank you very
Yeah.
much. And he is a steward to the Queen Titania.
Yeah.
Titania.
Titania.
However you want to say it, bud. I'm here for
Titania.
that.
I am Titania.
But he was in a cage, and we couldn't get him out because the cage was locked with abjuration magic. And he said, "Hey, go to Telemy Hill and find Jingle Jangle. Jingle Jangle's a goblin with a bunch of keys, and Jingle Jangle can let me out." So we went that direction. Somebody told us that a hag resides on the stilts in the heart of Downfall, and that the bullywogs are nice if you're not rude. That might have been information that Sir Tallywag gave us. But also, Bivlana and her two sisters form the Hourglass Coven, and Bivlana can summon tiny minions that look like herself. I think Bivlana may be the hag. Bavlorna. This is what I wrote down. So this is an interesting point about D&D note-taking. If the DM says, hey, you're in a round room and the exit's to the north, and your players draw a square room with an exit to the south, that's their own fucking fault, man. So it is. So as far as we know, it's Bevlana. Until we
it can be whatever you want it to be.
Yeah,
her name could just be Bev.
Right, but until
name
we
is Bev.
in-game, our characters are operating. It was like, oh, what was the name? Oh, it's Bevlana, because that's the only thing we remember until we remember otherwise. But anyway, the Hourglass Coven used the Igwil's Cauldron to freeze time in Zablina's palace and trap her inside. Zablina is the patron of the carnival who we have lost contact with.
She's an archfey.
She's an archfey, and I think we're here to free her to fix the carnival situation. There was a mud mephit fight that nobody got to hear except us.
It's so sad. It was just me screaming stuff.
Yeah, and then we went to Telemy Hill and spoke with the Will-O-Wisps, talking about Jingle Jangle, and we agreed to fight Agdon Longscar for Jingle Jangle. Yeah, so Jingle Jangle freed Sir Talavar in exchange for
a lot of
fighting
information.
Sir Agdon Longscar. Most of that is irrelevant to anything that you know or care about, but that, for the viewers out there that want to know, that's what happened. So.
That's what happened.
You see, what had happened
You had
was-
taken a long rest in Telemy Hill.
Yeah.
I don't know where Bramble slept, but it was away from
Jingle Jangle
and her Jingle Jangle Jingle Pit.
Yeah, didn't want.
Jingle pit.
So.
Yep. And I don't want to know what kind of a time you had in the Jingle Pit, Dick and Stab. That's totally all.
You,
good.
Dick and Stab, wake up being spooned by a goblin.
Oh, that's nice.
That isn't Jingle Jangle.
Oh.
Oh. I don't remember anybody sleeping with me. Ah! Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Charles Dickenstab. Wait, I asked you first.
I win.
Oh, was this a contest?
It is now.
Were you nuzzling him? And his just gently like.
Don't worry about it. I'm Goose. How did I walked through a mirror and I don't know what happened. I just woke up.
Oh, that's weird. We walked through a mirror too, except we didn't wake up spooning people.
I think you did. Well, what? I guess you were the spoon E.
They call it the little spoon where I'm from, and it's kind of an honor, to be honest.
Jingle
but
Jangle
only with people
comes
you
into
know.
the room in like a robe.
Little spoon is dumb. I like spoon E.
He's like, she goes, Jingle Jangle calls it jetpacking when you got too many toots. And then she just wanders off.
With her little keys.
With her little keys.
There she goes.
There she goes.
There she
And then she's like, get out of Jingle Jangle's house. I have to remember she talks in third fucking person.
So we're in Jingle Jangle's house.
Yeah, you're in Jingle Jangle's Jingle Pit.
Yeah. Jingle Jangle is a goblin with a bunch of keys, like, tied to their vestibules. I don't even know if that's
She
the
has
right
a
word.
flail made
Matrix.
of master locks. It's
I'm gonna start Googling
Horrifying.
random words that I say. Okay, that's completely wrong. A vestibule is an antechamber hall or a lobby next to the outer door of a building, not clothing like I thought it was.
That's fine. Like, technically, as long as we get what you're trying to say, you've communicated effectively and it doesn't matter.
Thank
Bramble.
You're
Do you
welcome.
want to check on your friend to make sure he has his kidneys?
I mean, not really. It smells
okay.
like farts, so I figure that Arcadius is gone.
Oh yeah, he does
And
usually
Dig and
leave
Stab-
that.
Dig and Stab might be dead, so I'm just going to wait patiently outside. Maybe take another nap.
Picking who? What?
Oh yeah,
That's
you
his
weren't in
name.
here. Okay. Well, I guess new friend Gooth. Did I get that right? I assume we're friends
That's how
now
you say
because you were the big spoon. So I think contractually in goblin culture that makes us friends. Or gnome culture. Sorry, I didn't mean to appropriate your culture. In gnome culture, spooning makes us friends.
Well, at least you're furrier than I am. So that's, yeah. You're like,
Really?
you're like a walking blanket.
I'm quite hairless.
It's the beard, isn't it?
Does Charles
Gnomes
have a beard?
Yeah, I think I drew. Hang on, where's?
Where's your picture of Charles
Yeah.
you drew?
It's got to be the most awkward looking gnome without a beard.
I think I ripped it out and put it somewhere. I don't.
It's a work of art.
Like I was working on some stuff for the unprepared the other day, and Ash walks up and says, "Here, I'm gonna write down some ideas." So
Play your
helpful.
cards right.
It's in the chat.
My drawing of.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I don't know how to show that to Boom Clover like right now.
I can help you with that.
Or I guess I could. Oh hey, there's sexy fucking Shadowheart.
I did it.
Hey,
There's Charles.
Yeah. Okay, so he does have a beard.
here's mine. I made pretty stuff. Oh,
She
fucking
parties.
That's
lights.
amazing.
God damn it. Yeah, there.
I love the mustache. The mustache
I can't
is-
show you sexy Shadowheart because that's against terms of service of Twitch. It's
No, I think that's artistic.
acoustic.
For anybody needing a refresher on what Charles Dick and Stab looks like.
It's art. So,
Anyway,
you have a beard.
yeah. I guess I forget about my facial hair sometimes. It's so natural. Hey, I have two friends with me. They might want to meet you. We should go upstairs and get out of this jangle pit.
It's just a pit full of keys, dude.
You slept in a pit full of keys. I slept all comfy in a tree, which was also a person, which might be kind of weird. But
About time.
at least it wasn't a pit full of keys.
I like keys. They're shiny.
Shiny things are nice.
My shiny teeth and me.
My shiny teeth that sparkle just like the stars in space.
Alright, so y'all leave.
Yes. And I'm attempting to find, because I don't think we ever discussed it, but I would like to locate Bramble and Arcadius.
Bramble said she is sleeping in a tree, and the
Okay.
trees are alive with the sound
Oh,
of music.
Right.
And
The trees are alive with the sound of music. Ah! Gosh, that makes it really hard to sleep then, doesn't it?
That's so
Maybe I
noisy.
made the wrong fucking choice.
you sure did.
They started singing the minute the sun came up.
Oh,
My
wow.
God.
We just really like to greet the sun and, like, get our chlorophyll, you know?
You have to sing to get your chlorophyll.
Yeah.
Well, that's rubbish.
Uh-huh.
All right,
You
well.
chose to sleep in me, man.
Yeah, and you know... Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see that big knot on my
You
trunk?
could put your weed in there. Oh, you see from your tree at sleeping area. You kind of like made yourself a little nest where like maybe a raccoon or a possum once slipped in a little like hole area in the tree. So it's really comfortable. You're cozy. And you see Charles Dickens Dab walk out of Jingle Jangle's Jingle Hut. And he has a green friend with him that isn't Jingle Jangle.
All right, so I was going to ask, do you still have all of your organs and bits? But you've come out with an entirely new person along with you, so...
Bramble, I hear you, but I don't see you. Are you invisible?
No, I'm just in the tree, moron.
Oh, hi. Yeah, no, I woke up with him, jetpacking me.
You're a moron? What?
Uh-huh, all right. We're gonna skip over that. It's too early in the morning for me to ask that many questions.
Yeah, well, he's our new friend now. Gnome culture and all. I know you wouldn't understand.
I wouldn't.
No.
We're brilliant. A new friend.
Yeah. He can help us with the Heron Gone Brigands, and he seems to like shiny things, and has a morbid sense of humor from what I can already tell.
Well,
Your wings
brilliant.
are pretty
You should fit
shiny.
in. Excellent.
I'm going to take his teeth.
You've got really shiny wings. Do they come off?
There's that good old Gooch humor.
I think I'm going to fly 30 feet above everyone until I'm certain that Gooch, was it? Isn't going to...
There's Gucci Gucci Goo, right? Is that-
Gucci goo.
Not quite.
No.
Oh, that's right. It's Gucci Gucci Goo, but Gooth for short. That's what he goes. It's Gooth.
That's your best effort.
Yeah. It's a family
You're
name,
doing
I
great.
think he told me.
Brilliant.
I come from a long line of Gucci.
I thought
Gucci
you were
Goods.
going to say that you come from a land down under. I'm not going to lie.
Where women and men
No.
plunder. You just hear the tree start singing that.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
I'm
I wonder if they have
that's my
ADHD.
sandwich. He
Do
said,
we
"Do you speak my language?"
do we have a heading? Can we get out of here?
Yeah, you can leave.
I would like to leave. We can take the small green one with us, but I would like to go.
Yeah, I
I
believe.
say small, you're probably bigger than me.
I think he is the tallest of the bunch currently.
Are you the tallest one right now?
Normally
Oh,
that's Arcadius. Where is Arcadius?
Oh,
He's nowhere to be
probably
found.
gone. Who cares?
What's that
Oh, sure.
sulfurous egg smell?
It's him, most likely.
Oh, did he fart
Oh
away
man,
again?
Yeah.
you took my weed.
I'm so
Is that my
sorry.
cologne?
So you guys want to strike out into the hither?
No, first,
Yeah.
actually, I want to very like I'm trying to not make it weird, but make it weird by measuring how tall Guth is in comparison.
Like,
to
do
me.
you
I'd
want to
like
do
know.
it like while you're like behind him, like sneak up on him and
Yeah, and be
give me a
like,
stealth roll?
okay. It's time to use my fancy dice.
Oh, Misty Mountain
Do
Gaming.
the thing. Say
What?
the thing.
Oh,
Misty
wow.
Mountain Gaming? You're not talking about that veteran-owned dice company who warranties their products for a lifetime against chips, cracks, and damages as long as you keep the bag or box that it came in, are you?
I
Yeah.
think I am.
Wow, I think I also heard that if you fill up one of their journals, you can send it back to them and they'll rebind it with new paper for you at no cost, though you may have to cover shipping.
Wow.
Ooh,
That's dope.
Yeah.
They also have a natural 20 guarantee. If you ever not roll a 20, you can personally seek out Rob, and he will get you fixed up.
Okay, well, I just rolled a 4,
kidding,
so...
You,
Rob.
you are not stealthy enough
Nope.
to measure your height. In fact, you just walk right in, like you kind of flutter into him. You have been run into by the fairy barbarian as she is trying to measure her height.
How tall are you?
I feel like this tall, and I like put my hand right here. I'm this tall.
Got it.
How tall are you?
2'9". Thank you.
Is that with your wings or without?
No, without.
I think you want your wings.
I will fuck you up.
So, how'd
So
you
they
guys
don't come
Now
off
I'm in a
then, huh?
completely different voice. Hold on.
Yeah, you are. What
that's
happened?
No, it's my twig voice. I've been twig all week, so...
Sounded boom boom-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah, because twig and my kobolds are very, like Slavic.
Kobolds are,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so hold on.
I like that
I'm
we're
British right now.
eschewing all the sort of like Tolkien-esque stereotypes on Playotic. You know, our trolls are Jamaican, our kobolds are Slavic, our dwarves are Jamaican. Is that what it was? I don't remember what dwarves
don't
are. No, the
remember.
dwarves are Irish or something.
I don't know.
Or no, not no.
Scottish.
That's too close.
Can I tell you what you find as you were
Yeah.
leaving? Cool. Thanks, Nolan. No one wants to hear that.
What? Hear what?
Your inner thoughts.
My. I feel like I missed something, and I was simultaneously insulted.
No, that's me saying you were a great friend and I love you.
Oh.
So you're walking and you notice that the water level is low at this point in the swamp. It's very muddy. It's your boots are getting stuck unless you're Bramble who's flying. And you guys come across a 10-foot wide stream. What would you like to do?
Can my snail swim?
Yeah.
And I guess everyone hop on the snail. I'll fly. Snail swims. No, is that the snail sound? Did that happen just now?
No! Okay.
What did we name the snail?
Storm
something?
surge. It was something like it was snail. It was like oh fuck, what was it?
I don't remember.
Snail. It was like
Help,
it was
what
a
is-
it was
I don't remember. Don't ask me.
it was a play on hail, wasn't it? Like
Yeah.
hail.
Was it snail storm?
Snail storm.
It
I
was
think that
snail
is what it.
storm.
Oh, they
yeah.
have a giant snail, by the way.
Yes, we have a giant.
So, Bramble.
Sounds like that.
Is that the noise?
Yeah, that's Snailstorm's.
God.
Not to be
noise.
confused with this.
Terrible. Bramble, as you fly over this stream, you have a vision. And
I didn't know that was a thing I could do.
maybe it's the stream.
fly.
You see a short, mean-looking old woman wearing a crimson cap, a leather apron, and iron boots.
Oh my god, it's a red cap.
They're using the cleaver to chop meat in a drab kitchen. That's your vision.
Cool.
Anybody else go across the river?
So it's a 10-foot wide
I'm not
river.
gonna lie, that was kind of weird there in the middle. But I seem to have made it fine, so come on over.
Are we? 'Cause
It's not deep. It's a stream.
it's a stream, but I know like we're already walking through a low swamps, and as a 3-foot short king,
You
know,
can walk
it's-
through it fine.
Okay, cool. Then I will walk through the water.
I think I will like prance through it. Like
Okay.
I'll just like gobble 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 through it, like just making all kinds of splashing and like
Perfect.
you know gobbling my way over.
Charles, you see In a vision, a headless child-sized scarecrow with metal lobster claws for hands, and he's trying on new heads, including an upside-down wooden bucket, a withered head of cabbage, but he decides on a very large gourd.
I bet he looks gorgeous.
God. You see a tall, thin figure wearing a pointy black hat and a hooded black cloak, and it climbs up a rickety staircase leading up to a large, ramshackle house built on stilts. As the figure approaches the house, their shadow seems to detach from their body and moves across the walls of the house and crawls through an open window.
Oh.
That was... Did anybody else see anything just now? Like...
Yeah, I said it got weird in the middle.
Yeah, but you didn't say that, like, you had a whole, like, spiritual journey there.
I wouldn't call it a spiritual journey. It was weird.
Oh. Maybe
Did
mine
you
was
have
a
a
little bit...
spiritual journey?
Well, I mean, I saw, like, this child-sized scarecrow, but he, like, didn't have a head, and he was, like, he had lobster claws for hands and was, like, trying on different heads and shit. It was real weird.
That actually is even weirder than what I saw.
I guess that, yeah, that's calling that a spiritual journey is kind of a misnomer, isn't it?
I don't know.
Misnomer. I like this guy. He gets it. You should read one of my books sometimes. It's full of humor like that.
Reading? What's that?
Oh, never mind.
Do you carry on? Unless Guff wants to share his weird vision.
Yeah, I just saw a lady redcap chopping meat.
Oh. That seems normal.
Mm-hmm.
I saw some tall person climb up a staircase and into a house that was on stilts, and then their shadow, or that dark thing that hides behind everyone occasionally for some reason, disappeared and then reappeared as a separate by itself, and then went out the window.
That sounded normal too until you got to the end there.
Yeah, I mean, I too suffer from sleep paralysis every now and again, but what that you're talking about? Hey, they said something about oh, who was it? It was hang on, I know this. It's in my head. I wish I wrote this down. Where did I write that down?
You need me to get it out of your head?
It was.
Are you talking about, is this the hide behind that you're talking about?
Oh, I don't remember. It was at the carnival before we came here. Somebody told me that
That
Bavlorna's...
you had a boyfriend that looked like my girlfriend.
That I hadn't
No, this is serious. That's hilarious. But no, this is... somebody told me that the Bavlorna's lair is it's a rambling cottage on stilts in a fey swamp.
Like Howl's Moving Castle.
Yes. But I don't remember who Bavlorna is, or who told me that, or why it's important. But I know they mentioned a roving cottage in a fey swamp.
It was the horses.
I don't know that.
You're an idiot.
I didn't write it down. But thank you
know
for...
that.
I don't remember it.
You were... It's from the carousel.
Yeah, characters forget things.
Whatever.
You're right. Okay, I remember. It was, remember? We were on the carousel with the horses.
Yeah, and the unicorns talked, but only in our brains.
Yeah, and they told you something too, like one of the
something
hacks
about
was winter shit.
Allergic to wintershins.
Yeah,
Whatever
winter
the
shit.
fuck that means.
What the fuck is a winter?
I still don't know. I think I looked it up multiple times. I consider looking it up every time we mention it, and I forget. Here, I'll look it up again and watch next stream. I'll be like, what the fuck is a winter shin?
Anyway, that seems topical that our new friend here saw a house on stilts. Right? Like, am I crazy?
I can't even spell this word right.
Winter shit.
I don't think that I put it in here because I've got Widdershins in here that says in a direction contrary to the sun's course. I don't think that's it.
It makes about as much sense as anything else we've seen out here.
That's a good point.
What
You'd
was
think
that?
I'd be used to this by now. Oh, you know, it's just the ladies that scream in the stream.
Oh, that's a thing?
Yeah.
Why are you from here?
She's not from here.
Yeah, I'm not from, like, right here.
Well, right. I mean, that's like saying, you know, I'm from Faerun, but I'm not from, like, Waterdeep or something. It's like, you know what? We're on a different plane. Why are you... What is this place?
Ah, the Feywild. Now that's the sound of the snail again. Pretty sure.
Snail storm.
Snail
He's like
you to
storm.
quiet
splashing
down.
in the river in the stream, just happily.
Oh, that's... He turned around expecting to see Snail Storm just, like, getting it. And he's just like... He's like, oh, that's actually kind of cute.
Curse you all for having to make me have like a whole save a whole snail block for this fucking creature.
Save a snail.
I mean, I can kill him.
Cowboy.
Please don't.
No!
kill this snail. I think that would upset everybody.
Yeah. Snail Storm, you're a burden to our game master, so I'm sorry, I have to put you down.
Don't you dare. I hate the way he sounds, but if you touch that snail, I'll kill you.
Okay. Would y'all like to carry on in your adventure?
I suppose so. Lots of weird shit has happened with like no context and
yeah,
no.
it's meant to be like that.
awesome. I love that.
I have a table I roll on for random shit.
I'm just so used to like everything having a purpose
Nope.
that I'm just kind of like, okay, now what? And it's like, nope. Are you ready to continue? I'm like, oh, okay.
Your mission
cool.
objective is to get to Downfall.
Is that
It's a place.
a waterfall? Oh, okay.
It's a place.
That's all I know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's your mission objective.
That's
Yeah, 'cause
it's
he,
a Feywild yoga pose. We're all
Yes.
gonna go into downfall.
Yeah. This game.
All right, I
is-
guess we're going to continue.
Okay.
Yeah, the hag resides on stilts in the heart of Downfall. That's what Jingle Jangle told us.
Oh yes. And why are we doing that again?
I honestly, because Jingle Jangle seemed to want us to kill the brigand captain, Sir Long.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know what that has to do with the hag.
As you say that, and you're walking, you see a foggy marsh that stretches out before you, and there's a rickety causeway made of wooden planks from a wide web-like structure above the bog. 300 feet away, many of these causeways converge on an enormous ivy-covered tree stump that rises a good 10 feet above a 5-foot fog bank, so it's kind of like shrouded. Yeah, that's what you see. You can use the planks to cross, or walk, or run, or you can use the mud. It's up to you.
Oh, that's
Or
a
you
good
can
point.
fly.
Are we somewhere on that is visible on the map right now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, it must be all of those planks with the big wood stump in the middle.
yeah.
Cool. So we're north of where we were before.
Yeah.
Cool. So is it maze-like or is it pretty easy to navigate?
It's easy to navigate. They're just kind of rickety.
All right, I'll fly above you, and if you think something's going to break, just scream, and hopefully I catch you. Hopefully.
It feels really unfair that you get to just bypass all these mechanical challenges that we've encountered so far just because you were born with wings.
I mean, maybe you should have tried being cooler and be born with wings. It's fine, you know, sometimes whenever you're born with stuff, people are like, ew, how dare you be born with that thing? I'm so mad about it. So yeah.
That seems awful topical to something that happened to you in real life recently, but hey, I guess we'll do what we can. Our little short king legs can only get us so far. Ain't that
I
right,
know.
friend?
You're so slow.
I think Goose, if the planks are not immediately right in front of him, he's gonna just start running through the muck, just
Give
like
me-
straight.
Just roll a d8.
Oh
Just roll a d8.
no. Roll a d8. Roll a d8. It's magic mud. It gets in your nose and then you see shit.
Ooh,
Question
that's
for the DM,
a
is this the
3.
big stump?
It is the big stuff.
Yeah, with all the...
You got a 3? You're fine. You're fine. It's fine. You just run across it.
Nice.
For this turn, you're gonna have to keep rolling if you decide you want to keep running.
Oh, well, look, it seems like our new friend Goose is perfectly fine in the muck.
It's kind of like it kind of like slopes up, so you're kind of like going up to that stump that's up in the air. So
Oh.
like it's like a climb, and it's very rickety.
Brilliant. Well, I'll follow along. You let me know if you need to be rescued. Then, dick and stab.
I guess here we go.
Are you running or walking?
I'm gonna do a saunterly little jog as I open up my character sheet that I forgot to have open once again.
You just need to roll a flat d8.
Oh, okay, that seems pretty easy. Let's use these blue and black cleric domain dice from Misty Mountain Gaming.
Ooh, Misty Mountain.
Ooh,
That's a 3. Fucking Rob, I'm gonna have words for you.
Bravo.
you are fine.
All right,
It's rickety.
I take that back, Rob.
But you're
We're
fine.
good.
Can everybody tell me what your passive perception is?
I believe it's a flat 10. I am not wise.
10,
14.
14.
Right, because the passive.
I am a 13.
All right, Charles.
Charles Xavier, please.
You have an odd feeling that comes over you as you become very aware that somewhere along this trek across this rambly, rickety area, there's a hunched hooded figure who has joined your group and no one has noticed him.
So right now, Bramble is flying above us.
Uh-huh.
Guth is walking through the mud. And then I'm the only one on the planks, right?
No, Guth is on the planks. He's
Okay.
Naruto running up them.
Oh, he's ahead of me then.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna like, it's like, oh man, these fucking planks. Are like, oh. What is that behind me?
You start counting everybody.
And I just like, I'll take a step and see if it keeps following, and I'll take like another step, and like, is it like stopping with me and following me?
Yeah, as you notice him, this figure rips off the cloak that they're wearing,
Uh-huh.
and he's like, ha ha ha, fuck you!
Oh!
And
What?
he's got like this 15-foot long blue scarf just trailing behind him, and he has like a hot branding iron in one hand and a round shield in the other, and he's in Haragon.
Oh,
And-
he's the guy.
Yeah, and as he does
It's
that,
from the song.
From nowhere, you just hear the sound of a bagpipe announce his entrance like he's a fucking WWE wrestler.
Yes.
And this song starts playing, and he starts singing.
To unwise with the stand-up hair. Stop the
this guy so much, guys. This guy, please. This song, it sounds so cheerful and nice, but the words are mean and angry.
Scarf and take off running. Quick as a vet, his long
As he takes off running, he actually does take off running, and he's jumping just Cosmo and Cosmo. Like, and you see two boats come up from the stump with some herringons on it. I have a picture of him if you would like to see him.
Obviously, we want to see him.
You want to see him?
Show us
He's
the evil rabbit
I
bandit
fucking
king.
love him. He's fucking adorable.
So he's running away now. He's just taunting us.
Yeah, he's He's
Oh, I'm gonna
jumping from
fucking kill this man.
causeway to causeway, and then he's backed up by 2 skiffs that come out from the stump
Okay.
with other herringons on it. Do you see him?
I see him. I'm working on the stream seeing him,
I
but-
see him. He looks so cute, though.
He's fucking adorable.
What a precious little thing. We're gonna have to fuck him up.
Yeah.
What a
bet he
sweet-looking
would
evil
boil
little
nicely.
guy. Gift sub.
All right.
We got a gift sub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tato Man, thank you for yet another gift sub. That's 158 gift subs you've given total.
God.
Jesus, Jesus.
He's a wizard.
For sure.
Io Jaeger. I don't know how to say the first part of your name, bud. I'm sorry, but welcome to the family.
Jesus Christ, Monkey Man, what the fuck?
What did Monkey Man say? He looks so fuckable, fuck upable. Yeah, no, I was thinking the same thing. It's an it's totally understandable typo. Yeah.
I don't know. I
Just
think
call
either
you-
works.
Got it. Leo. Got it. Okay.
Fucking Christ.
I mean, if you're into that. I'm not gonna-
Yeah. If you
Not
like
gonna stop
rabbits,
you.
that's probably a very fuckable rabbit right there.
I mean, I was looking more at the branding iron, but you know.
Oh no.
Anyway,
I mean,
how can
two
I
pinks in
fuck
one.
up this Herringon?
Oh, he's gone.
Oh,
But the skiffs that are full of brigands get
Are
onto
not-
the causeway
oh no!
and start approaching you three.
I assume they're not.
To stab some rabbits.
It doesn't look like they're coming to convert us to their cause. I'd say they're coming to steal our stuff again.
Yep.
Yes, what was it they wanted last time? Fond dismemory of a gift we were given.
Yeah,
Get fucked.
indeed.
So there are 6 Herringon approaching you.
6.
Roll
All right.
initiative.
If I could crack my knuckles, I would do it.
Apparently, there was a smasher pass panel at Galaxy. I don't know. Leo said somebody here should have been on the smasher pass panel at GalaxyCon.
Wow, these are great rolls for my Herringon so far.
I like
I got
the
a
sound
19.
of that. Initiative. Are you kidding me right now? I just want to say that I
19
have
go.
had. It doesn't matter if I'm rolling in D&D Beyond or if I'm rolling in real life. All of my rolls for this entire game have been hot fucking garbage. I rolled a 3 for initiative just now.
Jesus Christ. Well, I rolled a 1.
I see as not a forever DM because obviously I'm playing, but as somebody who runs games more than I play, I don't know if anybody else has ever encountered this. When I need a roll for me, the player, or to go it's always roll, it's always low, but then I don't know, it just. I don't know how to describe it. When it's for my benefit, it sucks. When it helps my players, it's always godlike. That's a fancy way of saying I got a 7.
Alright, I'm gonna do my initiative.
Oh, these are rabbits we can stab.
Yes!
They're stab rabbits.
I love a good
And
stabbable
they-
rabbit.
They want our shit, so totally within our rights to stab. We tried talking to them first.
You did. An attempt was made.
Stab it.
Stab it.
What's this music?
It's fairy fighting music.
Fucking go!
I dig it.
Alright. Goth, you're at the top of the round. What would you like to to do?
I run at the closest, stab it, and I punch.
Roll
Oh,
to
that's
hit.
right. You're a monk. I was like, you punch? What are you doing?
Oh, does a 26 hit? That's a nat 20.
Fucking a nat 20? You
Crit!
crit, bud.
Crit.
Double your damage.
Some like
Yeah.
fucking pomp and circumstance when we get there.
Wham, 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 wham. I got it. Where's my-
That is an 8. 8 bludgeoning damage.
8 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
You nearly punch his fucking head off. And
Oh
he
my
does not
god.
Well, then I use a bonus action, and I, what is it? I get to, how does this work? Sorry.
Haven't played a monk in a while. I can't help you.
As a bonus action, I can do a second unarmed strike.
Okay. Roll to hit.
That is a 19.
That hits.
What is that? Fury of
That
Blows?
is
Sounds about
7 damage.
Okay, well, he's really dead. Like, he only has 9 HP.
right. Oh, he's so dead.
How do you destroy this rabbit?
I feel like I would punch him in a way that, because I can't imagine this rabbit being that tall, but my first thought is like I'm gonna punch him like in the leg so that he like goes down on one knee, and then I like give him an uppercut that like twists his head, and I like break his neck like you would a rabbit if you're gonna like kill it and eat it. Right? That's-
You straight
That's
murder
what I
this
imagine.
rabbit. You murked
Yeah.
fucker.
I'm gonna start sounding like Beavis and Butthead.
You're telling me that goblin was spooning you this morning?
Yeah, I'm a little more terrified about it now.
So,
You just fucking killed the shit out of that rabbit, bro.
Yeah, like really well. Like didn't even break a sweat.
Yeah,
I'm glad he's on our side.
agreed. And that he's got the hots for you since he was spooning you.
Maybe we can get him to kill Arcadius.
Ooh.
as they're like discussing this, the next Heron, like they're running at you, so they pick the goblin because he's in the front. He rolls a 6 to hit you with his club and misses, I assume. Guts AC.
Yeah.
I would hope
Okay.
it's higher than 6.
If it's not, we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah. Nolan, it is your turn.
All right. So can you sort of set the mental stage here? How many Herringons are there?
Well, there are 5 now.
There are
were
5 now.
6,
They're all on the causeway,
and they're running to you.
running to me.
To you guys,
Guth
like,
has
running.
already run up to them, I
Yeah,
assume.
Guts already met them head on since he was already in the front.
Okay, I will run. I'll take a moment to steel myself. I'm like, don't get stage fright. Don't get stage fright. He killed him real good. You can kill him real good too. It's okay. Like, I'm gonna run up
You're
right
running?
next to him.
Are you running on the causeway?
Yeah. I
Roll
mean,
a
like,
D8.
how running in the metaphorical sense. Like, if I don't have to go more than 30 feet, then I'm running. I got a 3.
You're fine.
Okay. So yeah, I run up to them, and oh baby, that's a 19. That's a 19. That's a 28 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
If that misses, I
That's right. We're
All right.
in trouble.
yes. All right. So that's gonna be. Where is it? I'm not used to playing a rogue. I get my sneak attack, which is a d6 because I'm within 5 feet. So that's going to be 6 piercing damage.
Okay,
Yes.
he's looking pretty rough.
And then for my offhand, short sword is going to be a dirty 20.
All right, roll your damage.
Dirty 20. And that's going to be 7 piercing damage.
How do you kill him?
All right, so I see it. I feel very intimidated, like I'm in the presence of a master. So I'm gonna try to like do something I've never done before. Like I've practiced it in the mirror a couple of times. So I'm gonna run up to this Harengon. I'm gonna stab him in the testicles to make him like hunch over, like ooh. And as he comes down to go ooh, I put my short sword up through the jaw.
Nice.
That's horrific. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, get fucked, rabbit.
These rabbits.
Tricks aren't just for kids.
These rabbits look a little scared of you.
Nice.
And
If I was a barbarian, I would rage about now.
as soon as you run, like as soon as Charles kills that second Harengon brigand, they're like, "Oh fuck that!" They just backpedal out of there, back to their tree stump and skiffs. Like they're like, no.
Go change your fucking cowardly leader act on and tell him that Charles Dickens Stab, Gooch, and fucking Bramble are gonna kick his lily white fucking ass!
Yeah, I didn't even get to stab anyone. My lance wasn't even out yet. This is bullshit!
You can stab this one right here. It's still here.
Stab that one.
It was a little alive still.
So he's twitching.
Yeah. He hadn't quite, the light hadn't quite left his eyes.
Can I ask a maybe kind of horrifying question?
Yeah,
Can I make a good luck charm out of these rabbits' feet?
sure.
Sweet. I'm gonna do it.
You have a lance though, right?
I have a lance, yes.
I can cut one off for you.
Sweet.
So
Sweet.
y'all are doing that
Back
Agnon.
right foot, right? That's the lucky one?
I don't remember in real
Okay,
life.
whatever one it is, I'll...
Yes.
Is there
As you
anything
are-
fun on the
Probably all
bodies?
have one by the time
Yeah.
this is over.
Yeah,
Whoever
we'll-
kills the big one gets his lucky foot.
Yeah, we'll take two of the...
So,
the
you
lucky
say
feet.
that, and Agnon jumps back onto the causeway with his big old rabbit feet. He goes, "You want to fight me?"
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
And he
boy,
brandishes
do we.
his branding iron. He's like, "Okay, let's go. Let's fight."
Well, that was easy.
Yeah,
Oh, it's easy! You're
we're gonna use
easily...
our same initiative scores. It's a boss battle.
He's got nice feet.
You do have nice feet.
Oh, I can't wait to put that on my keychain.
Alright, let me roll his initiative. This one's gonna be fun.
Oh no, it was too easy. She's lured us into a false sense of security. We're so fucked.
Right?
Alright. Guth, how would you like to attack this rabbit?
I punch.
You punch rabbit? Alright. Roll a hit.
No.
No!
That is a dirty 20.
That hits. Give me that
That
damage.
is a 5.
He's like, eh.
I'm gonna use 1 key point to do flurry of blows.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna crowdsource some information real quick. While I love this, I think it's Nordic Dice makes this dice tray. It's got like the inside and it's got the thing around the outside, but it's so small. I want a massive. I want the dice to be able to like roll.
To
If
go.
anybody knows of something like this but bigger, please let me know.
What's your damage?
It was a 10 a hit.
To hit, that misses.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yep.
Charles is like in his head. It's like, "Ooh, okay, he's human."
Oh, he's human. All
I
right.
don't know, man. He's still hitting him with just his bare hands. It's sick as fuck.
Agnon is going to come at you, Guth, since you are hitting him with his branding iron. Does a 26 hit?
Yes.
It's okay.
You take 7 fire damage,
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
and you were magically branded by Agnon's branding iron. For you You can't see him anymore. He is invisible.
Oh shit!
Wait, when you say I can't see him, does that mean that he's invisible, or
Yeah,
does that mean that
he's invisible
I'm
to you.
blind?
He's invisible to you.
Okay, just to me then. Okay,
Yeah, just to you.
It seems, as a player, I now understand if you are branded by him, you cannot see him.
She said for you though, so it might be different every time he brands you with it.
That's true. That's true.
So.
No, no.
Time to find out.
No.
Oh no! No! Oh no! Alright. It is.
Because I have disadvantage, doesn't it?
Yes.
On a-
Charles! Charles, it's your turn, Charles.
All right. I will approach the snively little Harangon. Oh, that's not gonna hit. I don't
Remember, he
imagine.
has a very long scarf.
Noted.
You can just
Say choke him? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
just choke him out.
straight up.
13 to hit.
That
For my-
misses.
That all right, and then with the follow-up short sword. Nope, that's a natural one. Oh, this isn't gonna go well. All right, that's all I can do.
That's all you can do?
That's all I can do. I don't think I have any bonus actions or anything.
I don't think you get it till level 3.
Yeah.
Bramble.
That's right, we're only level 2.
Oh wait, I do have
Oh, you
cunning
do?
action. As a bonus action, I will disengage.
Okay.
And then
that
move
means
back
he doesn't
about-
provoke an opportunity attack, correct?
Yes, so I can
Okay.
disengage, and then I will move back 30 feet.
Okay. Are you running?
No. Backpedaling cautiously.
Bramble!
Crawfishing,
What
one
would
might
you
say.
What would you like to do, Bramble?
I would like to, his scarf makes me so angry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Toro!
I hate his stupid fucking scarf.
It's a shitty color of blue, isn't it?
That's
Yeah,
rude.
the worst color of blue. So I would like to rage. And then I would like to fly above him and release my lance into stabbing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be 10 feet above him.
All right.
Stab. Okay, and now I have to go back to the page that has the thing that will do the math for me.
I
Go,
love that.
Lance! 17?
That misses.
Fuck! Okay. Well,
I come back and I heard that misses. I assume that didn't go great.
a 17 missed. Yeah. So, not great. And I think that's my turn.
Go.
I thought it was Gooch.
Go.
What did you roll? Like, what was your raw roll on that?
12. My raw roll was
Okay.
12.
So we just need to roll. I mean, I got a +7 to hit. I just need to roll higher than a fucking 5.
You have a +7 to hit? That's dope.
Charles knows what he's doing! Sometimes.
So, just to amend what happened last time, I just punched twice, right?
Yeah.
And this time, I'm gonna pull out my. Wait for it. My quarterstaff and swing it.
I'm gonna try to. All right. Roll for. You got disadvantage because you can't see him.
All right. That is a 10.
Misses.
And then I'm gonna spend 1 key point to do flurry of blows. So
Okay.
I can punch twice.
Twice,
So
okay.
that's what that is. Okay. The first one is a 12,
Misses.
and the second one is a 14.
Misses.
Dang. Okay.
We
Someone
got
tell him to
all
hold
that.
still!
He's very nimbly bimbly.
Let hold still and let us kill you.
Only cowards dodge!
So, Bramble, how high in the air are you?
10 feet above him.
Yeah.
They can jump.
He's gonna do a long
I'm
jump
sure.
and bring his try to stab you on the does that. So let me roll.
When he goes to land, kind of like push him.
No.
Or just set up for him to land
Hey,
on an
while
ice.
you're doing that,
Like,
genuine question here.
He got a 10 to hit, so.
The long jump takes place, like he jumps and lands within the span of his turn. Mm-hmm. Okay, damn. I was gonna say, can I like throw down some fucking pikes at his feet?
Right.
Hold on,
Just
it's
toss a
your turn.
bunch of D4s.
Yeah.
Nolan, it is your turn.
Alright. There we go. First attack. So I'm gonna move back up to him.
Are you running?
No, I said move!
I like that I'm the only person who hasn't gotten that question because it's assumed I'm flying.
Yeah,
Yes. So I will move back up to him. That's going to be a 24 to hit.
that hits.
Yay! We did it!
Of course.
Stab
basically minimum
him!
Damage. That's going to be 4 slashing or piercing damage. And then the follow-up attack with the... damn it, that's a 17.
That misses.
All right. And then bonus action disengage, move back 30 feet.
Are you running?
Listen fucking here. If I want to run, I will tell you that I'm running.
No, I'm just doing it on purpose.
I know.
Guth, it is your turn again.
Okay, I'm still gonna swing at him with my quarterstaff. That's about all I can do.
Yeah, you can't see him, so it's okay.
At least you can do like wide sweeping motions with the quarterstaff.
Yeah, you're like, oh!
Is he here?
Okay,
What
does a
about
20
over
hit?
here?
A 20? Is
That's
it dirty?
with disadvantage. I
Is it-
rolled 2 dirty 20s.
Damn.
That hits. Good job.
Okay. So that is gonna be 7 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do flurry of blows again.
Okay.
So these are both gonna be with disadvantage, so bear with me.
That's fine.
That's a 20. I rolled a dirty 20 again.
Good shit.
It was a 21 and a dirty 20.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
All right. And then that's a nat one on that one. So
Okay, so you hit once.
yep. So that is 5 damage. And then real quick, what size is what's the bunny's name again?
Agnon.
Agnon. Okay.
was
And what size
Agdon.
is Agnon?
Agdon. He's medium.
Okay, so he's one size smaller or larger than me,
Yeah.
which means I'm going to use Fury of the Small, and I
Okay.
can deal an additional extra 2 damage. So that's a total of 7 damage on that, or well, for the last attack.
Okay.
Nice.
He doesn't look too happy with you.
Fury of the small. We're all small.
Yeah, he's like, fuck.
Oh
these
yeah,
small
I'm glad I didn't
people.
try to grapple then, because I think when you grapple a creature larger than you, you get disadvantage on
He
it or
just
something.
throws you into the mud.
Yeah.
No. This fucking idiot. He's gonna come back around and try to hit Guth in the face with his daggers.
I just realized, so you managed to hit him even though you were blind because
Yeah.
or he was invisible.
Mhm.
Nice.
That was I rolled ridiculous. I've never done that before.
That is
It's
crazy.
like a
Because
21 and a 20.
Does a 17 hit?
No.
No?
But I've got to double check this. Unarmored defense is 10 plus dex plus wisdom, right? Yeah. And I don't know if my chart is off.
what's up,
It
free
says I'm a
therapy?
plus
You just
6.
giving out therapy to everybody? Because boy, we could use it.
That's why we do D&D instead. It's cheap.
It is cheaper. Unless you count all the
Yeah,
dice
it's-
hoarding and the miniatures
Yeah.
and the accessories and the books and the supplements.
I think
can
it's
get
I think
a
it
lot of
hits
that
because
shit
I'm a
for free.
17.
Yeah. Okay, so you just take 7 piercing damage.
I look pretty bad.
Yeah.
How much damage did you take?
6, 7. But that's the second time he's hit me, so.
Oh, he's got a bonus action.
Can we really quickly establish, are we allowed to use channel point redemption healing potions on ourselves?
Sure.
I mean, we could say no and let chat do it. Just
I feel like the rule for not doing it in the unprepared is because of how much that got out of control.
Yeah. Well, you can give someone a healing potion.
we can keep that in our back pocket.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Monkey Man already did it.
Did Guth get a healing potion?
Guth, you got a greater healing potion. From Monkey Man and Cody Smash just both shut greater healing potions at you. Oh wait, no. One was. That's my bad. One's, I think it's a superior potion. I just typed it wrong. So 4d4 and 10d4 plus 24. So you should be max health.
You should be good now. I don't want y'all to die
fix the wording on that.
So he's gonna bonus action. Since he's within 5 feet of you, Guth, he is going to try to pilfer your pockets.
What a rude bitch.
He got a nat 1, so he doesn't take shit from you.
He just like slap his hand away like, the fuck are you doing?
No, he can't even see him, and he's like,
I
Tried to steal from a goblin?
Yeah.
All right, Nolan, you're up. That was
I
great.
took that personally.
Would you also like to rage?
Suddenly you're just overcome with rage.
Can I just say that, like, this is the first time that I've actually felt in danger on Playotic games, and it's a great feeling that I miss from personal games, because so often we just fucking face roll stuff. The fucking full health from potions has admittedly alleviated a little bit of tension. We still
I
have
don't
to
want
kill
you to
this
die.
guy.
I don't want you to die.
No, that's fair, because we still have to kill him.
Yeah.
That's a 19 to hit on the first one.
Hey, is it the person who attacks and meets their AC?
For attacking, it's meets it, beats it.
Okay,
For everything
you
else,
hit.
its tie goes to the defender.
You hit. Now you know his AC.
Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. If I
think
got
we've
that
had that
backwards.
conversation.
I think that meets beats.
Yeah.
Meets beats for attacks, tied goes to the defender for saving throws, DCs, and everything else.
Okay. Cool. Roll damage.
I wish it was just one or the other, but whatever. That's gonna be. Fuck. I'm rolling minimum damage on these. 3 piercing damage on the dagger. And then nope, that's gonna be 8 to hit on this follow-up.
That
So that's a
misses.
no.
He is looking real fucking rough. He's not dead. He's looking real fucking rough. Bramble.
I need to add
I
this
was
to
to say,
a
good, I
fucking-
stabbed down.
Roll to it.
Come on. What is happening? I can't roll a single good roll to save my fucking life. I missed. It doesn't matter. I'm super mad about it, and I throw an air tantrum because I missed again.
You're just like,
I'm like,
So Guth, who cannot see this man, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Dice jail.
Okay.
That's what I should use my
I'm-
gumball machine for.
yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna try and punch twice.
Okay.
So
Still in the
still
air.
can't see him.
Yeah.
That is a 10, so no, gonna miss on the first one.
Yep.
Actually, it's an 8.
Oof.
Second one is a 10, so I'm gonna miss on that one. Then I'm gonna spend my last key point,
Okay.
and I'm going to hide.
Sounds good. So, Guth is hidden, which means that Agdon Longscarf has 2 other people to punch in the face. His movement speed 70 feet, so he's going to yeet himself towards Charles.
Because he's got that yum.
Oh yeah,
He yumping.
he yumping. That
I love a good yum.
13.
What's
Hit,
yump?
Nolan?
What are you
I
what?
think that actually misses. Let me confirm. So I'm trying to confirm. Everybody's saying it's meets it, beats it for everything, and I'm like almost positive that's wrong. But I'm in the middle of combat here, so 15 or 13. Sorry, you said right. That misses.
Cool. Dope. Awesome. He's gonna try to pilfer your pockets.
I mean, he
Where
can
did this
fucking-
rabbit get the audacity? That's what I want to know.
Hey, Nolan.
Charles is a lonely creature. He can play pocket pool with me anytime.
He got a 27 on a nat 20.
Damn.
To pilfer my pockets?
Yeah.
What's the mechanical effect of this?
He pilfers one object weighing 1 pound or less that the target has in your possession.
Okay, let me look through my inventory because Arcadius took my fucking ball-bearing bag of 1,000 balls. 1 pound or less, you said?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that's gonna be... Wait.
Just comes up and reaches his little paws in and is like.
And you don't notice this at all.
Is it a random thing or do I
Yep,
get to pick?
It's random.
Okay, well there's only 3 items that qualify. Somebody roll a d6.
I got it. I'm the demon. That's my job. A 4.
A 4. So he takes my flask of oil.
Okay, he pockets that. You don't know it is gone. It is your turn.
Let me let me remove this before I forget and try to use it at another time. And like,
Boss secretly molesting everybody.
He's just like,
Taking their
woo, boobies. Woo!
as long as it's with consent, I'm cool.
Do you consent to him stealing
I was
your
gonna
shit?
say, he's stealing your
We
shit, bro.
consented by collectively sitting down at the table.
Okay.
So
Oh.
that's how we're gonna dodge that fucking hurdle right
Yeah.
there. So it's my turn, you said, right? All right. First attack is going to be a. It hits. I don't know what 16 plus 7 is.
It hits,
Um,
but you're out of focus though.
I'm out of focus. Oh, because I leaned forward, right? Of course. I need a new fucking camera now. There we go. That's going to be 5 piercing damage for the first attack.
He looks real fucking rough.
And for the second attack, that's going to be a dirty 20.
It hits.
That's going to be 7 piercing damage.
How do you kill him?
Oh boy, let me think about this for a moment. So, how do I kill the fuck? Okay, so I hit with both of the attacks. So like he's going to pilfer my pockets, or he is pilfering my pockets, and as he's like reaching in there, I kind of just like short with the dagger right to his torso, and it like catches him by surprise. And as he's kind of like, I take my short sword and chop off his head.
All right.
Yeah.
Out of combat. As that happens, you see his followers kind of like look really shocked and then really sad.
While they're looking sad, I'd like to remove the lucky foot and give it to Bramble.
Okay.
Yes.
And I'm going to maintain eye contact with them as I hack through his foot. And I'm going to use my dull fucking chipped sword too. The one that I keep in my bag as a backup. So it's not a clean slice at all.
Okay.
And while he does that, I would like to stab him a couple times with my lance because I didn't hit him even once.
He had a 19 for his AC and he had a movement speed of like 70. So.
Oh yeah, when I missed with the 17, I was like, I'm not. It's
Yeah.
not gonna.
Yeah.
Ah.
Also, Goth, you can now see him. The curse is lifted. He is dead.
Take his scarf because it's ugly.
I'm gonna take his head and I'm gonna be like, like whipping it around.
We're awful.
Can I throw it at the other heron guns?
Yeah, they run away
We're
screaming.
fucking
Just like-
terrifying.
They're like, ah!
We should bring that back to Jingle Jangle and be like, here you go, have some rabbit stew. In fact, let's lug the whole bitch over there. Or not, or we could come back. It's cool. Maybe I got a little excited.
You are free to
How much
go
does
up.
What?
What?
How much
How much
does
does it weigh?
Agdon weigh?
He's lower. I mean, he's medium, so
Right.
Oh,
we
very
should eat
small.
it.
We're gonna like,
Delicious in dungeon.
Delicious and Dungeon Rabbit. Doesn't say how much he weighs, but he's got studded leather, and he has a shield,
Ooh.
and he's got a dagger, and he's got a branding iron, but you notice that the branding part, as soon as he died, the heat
It
went
like
out on
dissipated.
it. Yeah.
so it's just an iron now.
It's
I
just
would
Is
an
it still a
iron.
branding iron? It's not It's not magic or something.
Yeah, it's just a branding iron with no magic qualities.
Okay, got it.
Well,
You are now free to go up to that tree
we did
stump.
that. Is the scoff special or is it just hideous?
Do you want to try to remove it off of his
Yes.
head? It doesn't come off.
Shit.
Ew. Hold on, I'm still mad.
It doesn't come off at all.
This is horse shit! Or snail shit, as it were. Where are you, snail storm?
He couldn't come along on the rickety thing. He's too big.
Why? Because he couldn't come along because then he would get his own turn to attack? Is that why?
I can't tell you why it doesn't come off.
Fine.
Yeah.
I can try to be smart. It won't work.
Sure, try. Give
I would
me an
love to.
Arcana check.
I will try to be smart. If I was Arcadius, what would I say that this was? Probably something stupid, and I'm a wizard or some shit. Ooh, here. All right, I'm there. I'm in the headspace. I'm Arcadius Magic Missile. All right, what do I think this is? Well, I got a nat 20, but I have a -1, so
Is magic?
I think. Hold on. I'm getting something. Let me smell it. And give it a little taste. It's magically attached.
You see this little rabbit? And he's trying, he wants to be a brigand really bad, but he's like, right, my sister had a baby. Kind of like that. He's watching you do this. What are you doing?
We are dismembering a corpse.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that sounds terrifying. They won't
Yeah,
let
I
me
think-
be a brigand.
You don't want to be a brigand because someone will come around and stab you in the face and then they'll dismember your corpse.
That's terrifying.
Go
Oh,
home.
No, I wanted to show you. You were so cool in your fight, though. They kind of bully me, and that's kind of why I wanted to be a brigand. It's like my sister
Because
had
they
a
bully
baby,
you.
and its arms fell off, and it's just stumps.
I think you need to sort out your priorities.
That's amazing.
Hey, you were trying to remove the scarf.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, slack-jawed Lorna, kind of like made a pact with him, and you know what happens when you make pacts with people.
So now the scarf is stuck.
Yeah,
Like just stuck. Also, who?
slack-jawed Lorna,
Who?
Lorna,
Who?
Lorna. Didn't you hear?
Did someone whose name is Dickenstab write that down?
Actually, no. I'm I'm proving myself wrong in classic me fashion.
Nice. Okay, hold on. Slack jaw.
I will write it down in a
Lorna.
moment,
I did it.
but-
I put it in our chat.
All right, does
Okay,
this work?
I can move on with my
That-
life.
Thank
But
you.
yeah, don't be a brigand. Be a carrot farmer or some shit. Get out of here.
That sounds racist. Is it because I'm a rabbit?
It is because you're a rabbit, so it's probably racist. Now get the fuck out of here.
Do you want to come to the big stump?
You like carrots.
I can show you my baby.
Yes? Are we trying to get to the big stump? Does anyone know? I feel like now that we're here, I just never know what we're doing anymore. I'm so distracted by just the smell of home.
I'm sorry, I was disassociating, trying to think of a rule that doesn't matter right now. But who's this child?
Hi. I'm a grown man. I pay taxes.
Oh, okay, so you're
Ew.
not a baby brigand. You're just an actual brigand.
No, they
No,
won't
who
let
are you?
me. I don't have a name. They didn't name me.
Where did you come from?
My mom.
I killed the Haragon and then I blacked out. How did you get here?
I came from the stump.
Oh,
Would
you
you
came
like
from
a
the
name?
stump.
Yeah, would you like to name me?
I would love to name you.
Yeah, Bramble, name him so I can put it into the notes.
I'm going to name you Robert.
Oh, our Pats. Okay. Perfect.
I really thought that I'd completely dodged and there was nothing rabbit about that. And then you were like, our names. I'm like, well, fuck.
Ah,
So, Robert, what were you saying about Slackjaw Lorna?
Robert the rabbit.
Agnon made a pact with Slackjaw and Lorna, and well, he lost that gourd, but he's supposed to give her all the memories.
Slackjaw Lorna wouldn't happen to be a derogatory nickname for someone named Bav Lorna, would it?
Is it like in the downfall? That Lorna?
I
Bav
think
Lorna?
she
That sounds about right.
in a rambling cottage on stilts in a face swamp.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You're-
Yeah, I always see them they rob people and they bring them to her, but they won't let me go, but I know how to get there.
Robert the rambling rabbit.
Yeah, that's my brigand name.
No, you're not going
It's
to
my
be a
farm
brigand.
name.
Yes.
Quick sidebar as players. Is this a Haragon?
I made this character up.
Yes.
Okay.
He's
so
just a little rabbit bud who wants
Okay.
to be a brigand, and nobody will let him.
Gotcha. So, okay. I completely missed how this all came to be because I was discussing with Gup the rules of ties. So-
Also, in case you're missing it, Monkey Man really wants us to cook and eat this very large rabbit boss, so we just can't.
Please
all
don't
right.
eat
So,
him.
while you're discussing with Robert, I'm like setting a fire and skinning Agdon. And,
Can I have his armor? I want to be the new pirate guy. Of farms.
I don't believe
Carrot-
you for some reason. I
carrot
feel like
brigand.
you're lying to me. I would
I'd
like
like to
to
be-
roll an insight check, actually, to see if I think that this rabbit is lying.
Okay.
I feel like
A 16.
He's
You a
lying.
little liar.
He's a little liar. I would never lie.
You're a lying little git.
I just want cool armor so people respect me.
No, but see, armor isn't what gets people to respect you.
Is it a big dick?
it's
I
the
mean,
things
it's
you do in
possible.
the armor.
It's it's more about building a particular relationship with a group of
So
people,
brand.
usually based in either fear or admiration, although not necessarily only those two things. But
What if I make the other brigands admire me for being so cool?
are you cool though,
No.
Robert?
They call me a nerd.
You look like a nerd, Robert.
That's rude.
I mean, you do.
I mean, it's fair. I get called that a lot.
I guess you could have the armor, but I really don't think you have what it takes to be a brigand yet.
Maybe we could be friendly brigands who bring joy to people.
That would be neat. Do you think you can convince them of that?
Well, their leader's dead and now they're all sad, so.
That's a good point. Have the armor.
Yay!
Robert the Rambling Rabbit.
puts
None of us wanted that, right?
I don't think it would fit any of us because Harangons are typically humanoid sized.
Oh yeah, and we're all fucking small.
Plus, my armor is unarmored. It's
Right.
being unarmored.
I'm not going to incite him again.
Anyway.
choosing
And I'm
to
sure you're
believe
not going
him.
to keep it for Arcadius. So
No, fuck Arcadius.
on the
He's
on the
not
top
here.
of there's treasure if you would like it.
Yes.
All right, I'll take you to the big stump.
Brilliant.
Me waddles, you guys.
Oh, we're being paid for the meal. We have to have rabbits
Wait.
too first.
Okay, first you
delicious
Yeah.
200
take a
biddies.
take a
Rabbit.
short rest while you eat
Sweet.
Agnon. The
Ooh,
fuck.
yes, please. Let me
I
take
feel
that
like
short
Goose
rest.
Do I get anything
doesn't.
for a short rest? I don't think I do.
Goose not gonna eat a stew. He's gonna eat one of the legs like a corn cob. Like just.
Ew.
Robert the Rambling Rabbit, a character I made up 10 minutes ago, just looks horrified.
Good.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll remember
He looks
this.
up at Robert and he's
Robert
got
will
like
remember.
blood and like there's just like fat and stuff all
I
over
don't
his
wanna
face
be
and
like
he's
that,
like
man.
you want some?
No, I think that's cannibalism.
This could
Technically,
be
it
you
probably
if you
is.
follow the path of brigandry.
Exactly. See, you don't want to do
I think I
that.
found my holy calling.
Use the brand like a kebab. That's perfect.
Yep. Just do what you want.
Awful.
All right, you
For
have
everybody that I
eaten this
confused
man.
with the tie debate, just so we're all clear, whoever rolled the die beats the tie.
Okay, sounds like a march chant.
It's meets it, beats it, but as I established with Gup, it's a matter of perspective, because if I'm the one casting the spell that you roll the die to beat my DC, you meet it and beat it, but from my perspective, the tie went to the defender. So, as with all things in life, it depends on how you
stopped
perceive
listening.
things.
It's
But
all perspective.
yeah, but
Alright.
whoever rolled the die beats the tie. We can go with that from now on.
Okay. So Robert the Rambling Rabbit takes you up to this camp that is set up on this 80-foot wide, 30-foot high tree stump. And you see a bunch of wooden skiffs. They're moored along like the cattails and grasses, and they're kind of leaving. And there's rope ladders hanging off the edges, so you kind of like gotta crawl up there or fly if you have wings. And you see a bunch of patchwork tents. And then there's a carved wooden throne where Robert the Rambling Rabbit has taken you, and there's like piled around this throne are like just trinkets that he has stolen from travelers. I will roll you some dice to see what trinkets you get.
Trinkets, trinkets,
Gets,
trinkets.
gets.
I've got like 4 of those already.
You do.
No, not from the carnival. From before we started.
Yeah. Bramble,
Yes.
you get a tiny hourglass without sand in it.
Sweet. I love it. It's so small.
Guth gets an empty vial with corked ends at the top and the bottom. These are worthless. And Charles Dickens stab,
Dick and scab.
you get a tiny unfurnished dollhouse sized for a pixie child.
Okay.
And as you are looking at the trinkets, you find a small bag of truffles. That's important.
Is that's something that like we spot amongst the trinkets? Like,
If you remember, Jingle Jangle got bullied out of her truffles.
Good. So they're still here.
Yeah.
what's still here?
The truffles.
Truffles. Did you need some for cooking?
No, Jingle wanted them.
Oh, that's right. She got bullied out of them, didn't she? Oh, we should totally give those back to Jingle Jangle. I bet there'd be some kind of reward or something.
Maybe.
She already gave you a reward, but yeah. She's
Yeah, I was
just
about to
like,
say, since we.
it would
since we
be
pretty
nice
much-
if you got them back for her, but she's not like expecting them. But it would be nice.
Here, someone pocket them real quick.
I mean, I'll
Get
just
them
pick
back
them
to
up.
ya.
Oh, pocket them, not poke at them.
No, pocket them.
Yeah, I'll put them in my bag.
Tiny.
Wait a minute, I had another flask in here. What the hell? Where's my oil?
No, sir.
One of you
do you
guys
mean?
take my oil?
I don't have shit.
The
I've got a gold pouch, an old key, and a silver teardrop earring that's made from a real tea drop. And an empty glass vial that smells like perfume, but there's no perfume in it. And now this tiny hourglass with no sand. This is great.
Does the little glass vial go in a little gun that you
Against
put up
your
against your
anatomy?
anatomy?
What? This is a reference I don't understand.
Zydrate comes in a little glass
Oh.
vial.
A little glass vial?
A little glass vial.
I've only seen bits and pieces of Repo, so
It's fine. It was a half-baked reference anyway, so don't worry about it. As with everything we do, somebody says something vaguely tangentially related to something we've heard of before, and
then it comes out of our mouths.
yeah, because
As you are
yes.
collecting your trinkets and truffles, Robert the Rambling Rabbit is like, "Hey, so the only way to get to Downfall is to follow the river. You can have one of the boats to get there."
Well, that's very nice of you. Why are you crawling into that throne, though?
I'm the king now. Don't worry, I will be benevolent and kind.
Yes, that sounds.
I won't make any deals with Lorna.
Don't make us kill you when we come back, Robert.
Please don't, because I don't want to be eaten, and that sounds terrible.
We have another party member who could use a lucky foot.
No,
That is
please
true.
stop threatening me. I'm small.
That's not a threat.
I was
It's a
gonna say,
promise.
we're small too.
Oh, I'm bigger than you. Shit.
Go pick on somebody your own size.
Right.
He goes off to like bully a child.
Oh. Now I've seen the map change. I didn't notice it.
We have a new map.
But I haven't finished exploring this one.
Too bad.
Fuck.
Too bad.
But look
Is
at
it-
all
is
of
anybody-
these Super Mario pipes that we haven't gone into yet.
Right.
You've explored everything that you can on that map.
And there's a sea monster with antlers over here.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry, what? That's not in the book.
Look, it's over in this corner of the last map. He's purple and he's got little antlers and a real dumb looking mouth.
Have you seen the dog?
I did see the dog.
Oh, yep, sure
love the
enough.
dog.
It's
Thank
a
you.
weird
I'm not
fucking
crazy. I'm
moose
looking
serpent.
right at it.
Yep.
It is
I-
a moose serpent.
You have done everything in this map that is written, so
I know.
you
Fine.
must get on the boat and load to
Fine.
the next area.
Fine, I'll get on the boat.
Why does that
I'm gonna
mountain
just
have
fly over
feet?
it.
What mountain? What are you talking about?
To the
In the-
right of the tilty tower, there's a mountain with a keyhole in the top, and it has
Oh,
feet.
it does totally have feet.
I don't fucking know. Maybe,
I think
weird
that mountain
fucking
was where we
place.
went and saw Jingle Jangle.
maybe it's important.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll stop looking at the map.
Right? Maybe the map isn't as good of a reference as we thought.
Maybe the map is the friends we made along the way. Uh, does anybody know how to use a boat?
New map. Does anyone know how to use a boat? Did we all just jump onto this boat and then just look at each other?
Is that like a
Like, waiting
specific
for
skill?
someone?
Like, do we need proficiency in something, or like,
Yeah, like
Usually you do, yeah.
like
marine
vehicle proficiency?
vehicles.
yeah. Yes.
No, I don't have marine vehicle proficiency.
Well, guess who gets to come along with you? I'm good
Is
at
it Robert?
Just, damn it! The one time we actually need Arcadius because Torm loaded up the boat program.
What's a boat program? And he starts like guiding you down like the channel.
It's a paladin thing. You just
oh.
like. Or wait, no,
Um,
that wasn't Arcadius. That was Vorath. He learned the boat program through Torm.
So, are you ready
new
to be
map.
told what you see?
Yes.
Yeah, please
What
tell
you-
us
what
more.
you
Since
see.
apparently I can't trust the map.
No, the
Yeah.
map is a lie.
The map is a lie.
Yep, it is all a lie. Thick fog hangs heavy in the air, obscuring the area around you so that the world appears to have shrunk to only 20 feet in all directions.
Sweet.
Before you, the waterway widens and the current slows, giving the impression that you have entered a lake. You hear croaking voices penetrate the fog. A through which dark shapes appear, resolving into 2 rowboats. Binding the oars of each rowboat are 2 bullywogs. So you see these bullywogs, and they roll up to you. And hold on, I have a table for their names.
Okay.
The first one says, "Oi, my name's Splop, also known as Pondflower Knight." And the other one is a fucking stupid
Pondflower
name.
Knight?
Yeah. Splop.
Stop is pretty good.
And the other one goes, "My name's Ogluth, and I am known as the Earl of Stinkwater."
The Earl of Sinkwater?
Stinkwater!
That's even worse.
And the other 2 in the other boat introduce themselves. "My name's Mindlemud, and I'm known as the Moss Crown Knight." These names are fucking stupid.
I'm not sure what's worse, the actual names or like the titles.
Yeah, and my name's Ufgunk,
Oof.
and I'm known as the Croaking Sage.
That's my favorite so far.
Fucking A.
Ufgunk, the croaking sage.
Yeah, my mom named me that.
Well, Splop, Ogluth, Mindlemud, and Oofgunk, I'm sorry about your names, but hello. I feel like you should be the one. I guess you're greeting us, but sorry,
I
I'm
should've
nervous.
asked. Anybody speak Sylvan?
Yes.
I probably should. I bet I should, but I don't. Hold on.
You
So
should.
you just-
No, I speak Sylvan, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I think. Do you speak Sylvan? Go.
Is Sylvan a specific language, or is it?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. I know. I don't.
Okay, you have no idea what the fuck these bullywogs are talking
So
about.
you just
right?
hear like
Or like,
So you greet them in
Murgles.
Sylvan, right?
Splop. That sounds like the noise it makes whenever I poop.
oh,
Welcome to Downfall, travelers. And they're like really happy to see you.
Oh. That's so nice to be here.
You know, our king. I can't read Roman numerals.
What's the shapes? What's the letters?
XIX.
That is 19.
Our King Gullup 19 would be honored to make your acquaintance.
I'm sorry, that was King. I want to make sure I address him in His Majesty's fashion. That was King Gollop?
Gullup.
Gullip. The 19th.
Yes.
King Gollop the 19th. Got it.
Yes. Would you like to come to this small dock and dock your boat?
I would love to dock with you.
Please stop talking like that.
Sorry, there must be a translational issue. I'm not fluent in Sylvan. I picked it up in my travels.
It's okay. Just a bullywog.
I would like to park my boat at the end of your long wooden plank.
Yes, that is what we are doing.
Yeah, dock with you.
Okay.
I am fluent in Sylvan, and I'm going to watch you drown.
So if you see on the map, there's this circular little thing to the left, kind of like in the lake,
Okay.
where an island kind of like juts out. You see that?
Oh, that's a compass. Hang on.
That's
A circular thing in the middle of the lake
it's
where
not in
an
the middle of
island
the lake.
juts
It's to the
out.
left in the lake, and there's like a half moon. Bit of land.
I see like an upside down Mickey Mouse hat head thing.
Okay, go down till you see that circle.
Okay, the circle in the
Yes.
in the water,
That's
and
where
then the 2 docks.
You were
Got it.
docking your boat.
Cool.
So they help
We
you
should
dock.
get a "You Are Here" dot.
We should.
Hey, somebody in charge of OBS should do that.
Yeah.
Who is that?
I don't know.
So they
Not me.
they dock and they kind of guide you. If you see these stepping stones kind of from the dock across the water, They guide you across these stepping stones, and they walk you through a balloon factory.
A balloon factory?
Which is the Mickey head. That's the balloon factory, is the Mickey head.
But why are they making balloons?
Can we get a balloon?
Oh.
We have a snail.
Something tells me that this balloon factory is not pristine. I'd call it a hunch.
Oh, yeah, we
Goose
use
gets
balloons.
the white glove.
We use swamp gas balloons to get around. And we make them.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, then is that the kind of balloon that we saw go down in the other place we just were, you think?
Probably.
It's made here.
And then you go across the bridge of chattering heads.
What? You can't just throw things like the bridge of chattering heads at us and just like move on from that.
I'll read it to you.
Okay.
The flatwood plank bridge, which spans an arm of the lake, is lined with one side of rows of bullywug heads on wooden spikes. At the center of the bridge, a small figure sits with its feet hanging over one side. The figure appears to be talking to itself in bemoaned tones. But then several bullywug heads turn and erupt in a cacophony of voices, some indignant, others sympathetic, and a few more in a distant row yell, "What? I couldn't hear you!" That's what happens.
So are these like, is this what happens to like your ancestors or something? You put them up on spikes? A beautiful way to honor your own traditions, I guess.
Yes,
Or
isn't it nice? We can, our ancestors never leave. And he just keeps guiding you. Because that's not weird.
Are we sure this is still a friendly tour?
No.
And you get to a gazebo, and it's in the middle, kind of like from the bridge you crossed from the Mickey head to this little middle circular part with a bunch of like a circle and then another circle in there. And
let's just enter into circles in the Feywild.
yes, that's fine. It's fine. It's just fine.
Well, yes, you would say that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was that?
As you enter this gazebo, you see a grand marble gazebo, and it's atop a mound of soggy earth. And
Soggy earth.
its white stone is streaked with green algae, and the support pillars have sunk into the muck unevenly, so it's kind of like there's a domed canopy over it, and it's sitting kind of askew at this point. Short steps circle the gazebo, and it leads to a raised floor where bullywugs dressed in shabby clothing lounge on pillows, like, yes. Among them, a harpist sends forth delicate notes that mingle with the murmured croaking of the gathered nobles. On a dais, a flabby bullywug wearing a crown of woven lily flowers sits on an ornate throne with his legs folded under him. He has a large leather-bound book open across his lap, and he is mouthing words as he reads the pages. And without looking up, he says, "Have you no herald to announce your presence before King Gullywup the 19th?" And he slams the book closed to punctuate his question regarding you.
Oh, so sorry. Now introducing, I've forgotten the names of my companions. Charles Dickens Stab, Lord of the Stabby Dicks, and Goose. The Goose.
Look at the picture.
Look at the picture. Hold on.
Goose of the Gucci Gucci Goo clan.
Ah, Goose of the Gucci Gucci Goo clan. Oh my god, this frog. Oh my god, I'm in love. Oh my god, I love everything about this frog. This is the best day of my life. It's beautiful. And I'm Lady Bramble Briarthorn of Pixie Hollow.
Good. And you see he's accompanied by a baby crocodile.
What?
The the smallest
love the
baby
Feywild.
crocodile.
Fucking extra.
It's got like the smallest hand or like arms out. It's like it's just adorable. Its eyes are way bigger than the rest of its body.
I haven't seen the gator yet.
Oh my god, I have another picture of the
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Give
the
it.
fucking frog. The fucking alligator, a fucking cat.
Is that his voice? Oh my god. Yes. That alligator looks sleazy as fuck.
Yeah, he's here to touch you and like deny it.
Horrifying.
Jesus.
Can
I
we
must
stay here with the
ask-
frogs forever?
Maybe. What does knights? What did you say? He stabs dicks.
I honestly couldn't tell you. It's from a land that I know not of. You'll have to ask him yourself, your frogginess.
Far traveler of the stabbing dicks, come forth.
Yes, your highness, King Gullop the 19th.
Oh, look.
How may I be of your service to your lordship?
You sounded very new. Okay. I'm just wondering, what is that stabbing of dicks? Why do I sound like Julie Andrews? This always happens.
It's all you always end up as Julie Andrews for some reason.
I'm sorry, was there a question in there? I couldn't tell. Your voice slipped into. I'm not familiar with the bullywog language.
I'm speaking Sylvan, you dumb idiot.
Oh, sorry, I meant to say, that's what I mean. I'm not super fluent in it. So, what was the question again? One more time. My apologies, Your
You were
Highness.
introduced as Charles Dickenstab.
Yes.
What is why do you stab dicks?
Well, you see, some family names are threatening, like the Kill 'em Deads. I don't know if you're familiar with those.
No,
or
I'm from the Feywilds. I'm a frog.
Right, okay, well, some family names are a little bit more forward in their meanings. Ours, I admit, is a little misleading, depending, but all you need to know, as long as you don't end up on the wrong side of the Dick and Stab family, your dick is safely not gonna be stabbed by me or any of my kin.
I wasn't listening, but look, I need your help.
Happy to be of service.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry. No problem. Sorry. You're welcome feels very selfish. Like, yeah. Sorry. No problem.
Sorry.
I think His Majesty's brain has ceased working.
Not many people know this, but you can put your weed in there.
Look, like I asked, I need your help. I might have taken a book from Bavlorna, and I need you to return it without her noticing that I took it.
I've done this side quest before.
And if she asks, and she learns about it, just say that I am keeping it for safekeeping, just contingency in case things go wrong. I don't know. And that I was returning it, whatever. Just, I need you to give this book back.
No, we got you.
But
Now,
sneaky.
I'm gonna be real honest with you, King Gullop. The longer we spend here, the more it seems like we have business with Bavlorna. Business that ends in her metaphorical dick getting stabbed. Would her dying be any consequence to your plans?
No?
Okay, good, because we totally plan on killing her. I'm just gonna be real upfront with that.
As you're having this conversation, Guth, you are handed from a bullywug who's been relaxing, a wine goblet. And inside the cup, it's not full, much to your sadness, is a scrap of parchment with words written in it in Sylvan that you can't read.
Amazing.
Do with that as you will. Anyway, what were you asking, Nolan?
I wasn't asking anything. I
Okay.
was just being upfront with King Gulp that we plan, as of now, to kill Bavlorna.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, good. If, hypothetically, if we were to kill her, do you want to keep the book?
I don't know.
What is the book?
The book that he has is called Big Book of Bad Blood.
I like the alliteration. Is it a good read?
It's like a journal, if you will.
Someone's
And-
peeking in a diary. Someone's got a
it's-
crush.
No, it's
Oh.
all about her enemies and how much she hates them.
Oh,
So that's probably useful information, actually.
yeah,
Yes.
actually. Do you mind
Maybe
if we
we
read
could-
it?
No, I need to. You will have it when I give it to you, but look, I will be honest as to why I took it. I have just become king. And I don't know, Sir Tavalar escaped by stealing Bavlorna's prized balloons, that goddamn dragon. And, my subjects are questioning my reign because they think I let it happen. And I think that Bavlorna hates me, and I don't want to be hated, and I want to be a good king to my people. So I stole her book, borrowed, if you will. And as it turns out, she fucking hates me.
Oh, no.
Fucking hates me.
Yes.
La, 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 la. Tried so hard, but
But I didn't walk into her home and steal the book. I'm not, crazy, but a merchant took it, and I got it from him.
oh, all square then. Yeah.
Yes.
No, totally.
Yes. You need to find a way to talk to Bavlorna, though, once I get the book to you, and you have to be a member of the Soggy Court, so I need you to find a brooch or something that represents the Soggy Court. I can't give it to you because it is earned.
And because she hates you, you wouldn't have one.
Yes. Yes, you must find one. I am sure there's some. We lost a few lives in the balloon. You saw the ruined balloon area as you walked through it.
So, just mental notes here so that we can fulfill your requests, your lordship. Hypothetically, if we were to come across this Sir Tavalar, is he, should we do something about that?
No, I mean, he is gone. There's nothing that they can do about it.
But he's not, actively waging war on the Bullywug Kingdom or anything, right?
No.
Okay. He's just kind of a dick.
Yeah, he's got a
Okay.
weird mustache.
Yeah, that is weird.
He's a strange man.
Okay. So we need to find a sigil of the Soggy Court so that we can make with...
Do we just
Bad-
need one, or do we would need one apiece?
You just need one for your group.
Okay.
Well, that's nice.
Yes.
Is there a battleground somewhere nearby that maybe we could
The
obtain?
balloon making building that you
Oh, the one we walked through. that
surely
was-
walked through, that's all fucked.
Yeah, that was burning.
I suggest try to go there and see if you can find one.
Yeah, I did want to spend more time in there, to be honest.
Yes,
but
I'm
we were
Burning?
kinda
Yes.
How did I not notice that?
The asbestos is good for the lungs.
Yeah, I
That's
clicked-
weed.
She said balloon factory, and my little soundboard here said burned out balloon factory, and I was like, wait a minute.
It is
Something's-
burned out, yeah. It is fucked.
Guess that little dragon guy got fiery.
Yeah, it's a shame
Let it
that
fly.
we didn't come across him. Yeah, these flies. I mean, I mean, I guess it's like we're in Bullywug Kingdom, you know. I'm sure it's a delicacy. It'd be like if mozzarella sticks were flying around all the time at my place, you know.
Yes, go do your
we go to
thing and
Denny's?
come back to me. And we don't have Denny's.
No, but we have we have this place. Yeah.
Once you have a symbol to join our Sagi court, I will give you the book to go speak to Bavlorna.
Somebody out there, can you get Playotic sponsored by Denny's? Thank you.
All right, well, that was easy. The frogs took us in. We've got a quest. All we
No,
need
that's
now.
Staples.
What?
What?
You said that was easy. That's
Oh.
Staples.
Anyway,
I
we're
got it.
gonna.
The goblin gets it.
He gets it. That's why we're friends.
I almost miss Arcadius now that the two of you are bonding.
So what are we doing? I didn't hear any of that. It just sounds like all of you are seizing and
Do you not
spitting out
know
random-
Sylvan?
Oh wow,
No.
really? This whole time you've just been hearing us talk and like you didn't know what we were saying?
Why didn't you say
there's
anything?
a lot of shiny stuff. I'm just I was just looking at all the shiny things in the building. Didn't seem important at the time.
You
Alright.
poor, sweet little thing.
And you have this note.
Oh yeah. Do you know what this is? And I like hold it out.
Do we know what this is?
It
Surely,
says,
surely one of us can read it.
It says, find Illig, the Baron of Muckstop at once. The revolution lives.
Oh, I see what's happening here. We're going to have a choice to make.
Yeah.
The two
Find
factions
Illig
have
the
been
what?
brought to our attention.
Illig.
But is Illig as cute as this little guy right here? Because, oh my god.
I don't even know where Illig is. I don't have a picture of him.
Well, we haven't met him yet, so.
Yeah.
Wait, I've forgotten the note already. Does it say where we should meet him?
It just says find Illig. Let me check. Let me make sure. Let me reread. Where did I go? Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. In heaven. He is the Baron of Muckstump. Maybe that is a hint.
I would
Because
assume that
we should
maybe
go
you'd be
to,
located at Muckstump.
If only you knew where that was.
Stump.
So King Gulip, real quick, we're new around these neck of the woods. Do you know where Muckstump is?
It's not down here.
It's not down here.
No,
Is it up there?
I can't find it.
Okay, I'll give you and your navigators time to locate it. Thank you.
It's. I think it's just Baron of Munkstuff is a name.
I
Oh,
like
okay.
the other ones that we met.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Well, okay. I think we've got everything we need.
Yes.
Well,
Would you
let's
like-
go look at this burnt out balloon place.
Okay.
Yes, we do need that sigil of the soggy court.
All right. So you walk back.
Farewell, your
Towards-
sliminess.
Oh, that's a good one.
I know, right? Felt very clever.
All right. You walk back over to the damaged balloon area, the burnt-out balloon factory. There's a wooden structure. You saw it. It stands on stilts above the lake, and it's topped with a steep roof made of thatch, and smoke curls up from the hole at its apex. Its windows are blacked out, and the air carries a smell of burnt wood. And a clothesline is attached to one corner of the building's exterior, and there's a bunch of like patchwork frayed garments that are like hanging up.
Man, this air, it's like thick with smoke. Jeez, I can't believe we didn't notice this the first time we walked through here.
Sorry, I didn't read it to you. My bad.
No, it's okay. It's just, we were obviously so enamored with everything happening that we just
Yeah, it
didn't
was
notice
so
the
distracted.
burning building that we walked through. Anyway, does anybody see one of these sigils? Like,
You can go inside. There are ramps and stairs.
Is it still actively on fire?
It's smoking, but not like on fire. It's still on fire. Just
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah, it's still. I was like, yeah, it's still on fire.
Had to read it. I'm unprepared, Nolan.
There's small fires.
Yeah. Would you like to go inside? Would you like to not go inside? Would you like to cry?
Well, seems
I
like we're not
just-
gonna get anywhere unless we go in.
Can I just
so
very slowly start snuffing the fire in 5-foot cubes
is that an ability of yours?
with Druidcraft? Can I...
Oh,
Yeah.
It says it can fit in a 5-foot cube, and I can light or snuff out fire.
Yeah. If you
Let's
wanna
do it in small cubes.
If you go up in there, yeah, you can try.
Yeah.
I can
So-
help you with some buckets of water.
You go into the room, like into this balloon factory. It's a charred mess, and there's hazy smoke that hangs over scattered piles of burned and broken shelves, intermixed with whatever those shelves contained. And there's wisps of smoke that snake into the air from several spots where smoldering wreckage threatens to ignite. And you see a distressed bullywug in a leather smock, and he scurries around the room with a bucket of water, and he's like spilling water everywhere. And he's just like trying to like put out the water.
They just left this one poor frog in here all by himself.
I feel so bad. We didn't even see you doing this earlier when we walked through here.
I was getting water. I'm sorry. Hello. Hi.
Hi. We're looking for a sigil of the Soggy Court. Could you help us find one? Maybe if we help you put out some of these fires?
Yes. Grab a bucket of water, and we can get the fire out. Then I will help you anyway. My name is Duke Irkwind, and this fucking shit's just on fire because 2 assholes set it on fire. Come.
Yeah, it's crazy that there's all those people just hanging out over there.
They are lazy nobles who don't want to get their hands dirty. Now get a bucket of fucking water.
Yes, bucket of water. Got it.
I'm just gonna dip my knee.
That is fine. There's like a workbench, Nolan, with like, it's like the only thing that's not burned.
Okay.
And there's 3 wooden buckets of water on there, and 2 of them are filled with water.
Okay, yeah, I will
Yeah.
grab one and go put out a fire or try to like spread it across multiple fires. Oh no.
Yeah, I don't like that laugh. I don't like the way you're laughing.
As
With a bucket of
you
water help.
are doing your druid craft and your water splashing and whatnot, you notice that some of these coals are like skipping and bouncing around, kind of like they're alive.
What?
Oh no.
So Nolan,
Oh no. Fire elemental.
yeah,
Maybe.
I need you. You're throwing a bucket of water on the coals.
Yep, here it is.
I need you to make a successful ranged attack for me, please.
Oh no. Do I get to add any modifiers with that?
It's a ranged attack.
Let me see what my. I think I have a crossbow or no, I don't. I think it would just be my dexterity. I don't think I'm. Am I proficient? I'm proficient with crossbow. Do I get to add my proficiency bonus to that?
Sure.
Okay.
It's an
please.
improvised weapon. I don't know the fucking rules on that.
It's a D4 for damage for sure. If it's an improvised weapon, then it would.
It's not a D4 for damage.
Okay. Well, then
I
it's
have a
gonna
damage
be.
block.
At best, it's probably gonna be 7 to hit. I rolled really bad.
You miss. You miss. You miss. Goth, are you throwing water on these animated hopping elemental coals?
I imagine I would be trying to, but I probably am not good at this. Well, actually, you know what? I'm pretty dexterous, so I imagine I'm like, I have it above my head, and I'm like expertly like tossing
Give
the
me
water out of the bucket.
give me a ranged weapon attack.
Okay. Show me potato salad. That is a 19. Nope. We just kidding. It is a 17.
All right, that misses.
All right.
Hey,
Y'all
Misty Mountain Gaming.
Hello.
Thank you.
Raid!
Welcome in.
Woo!
I'm trying to find rules on improvised weapons while we put out the fires in a balloon factory in Downfall, a segment of the Feywild. Aloha and good evening to yourself, existential nerd. I hope you all had a good stream. So sometimes characters don't have their weapons and attack, blah, blah, blah. Improvised weapon includes any object, blah, 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 blah. In many cases, an improvised weapon, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, you make a ranged or a melee attack, but specifically an improvised weapon does a d4, so...
This says a d6, but yeah.
Yeah, so in this case...
You may all try to put these coals out. Just go ahead and roll. You need an 18 to hit.
Okay, let me see if these Misty Mountain get... Nope. How many rolls do I get? Because that's a 3, another 3. Oh, hey, there we go. That's a 17 plus 2 is a 19.
Okay, roll to hit. 1d6.
That's a d6. Okay.
Mhm.
That is 3.
Okay, it's the coals you hit kind of like lose life for a minute and then come back and start hopping around again. Bramble, would you like to throw water on them?
I mean, I was using Druidcraft, but I guess if they're hopping around,
They're
sure.
alive. The sound of music.
How were we rolling that?
No,
That's what I was trying to find it as. So I'm doing a d20 plus proficiency bonus.
Yeah, just
Okay.
do that.
But you should be able to add your strength or dex because it's an improvised weapon. I just don't know if it's strength or dex or if it depends on your character. And I can't find the rule for improvised weapons. I can find the damage rule, but not like for actually rolling
Could
the
we just say
improvised
it's
attack. If Dungeon Mommy says it's okay.
That's fine.
Engine mommy.
Yeah.
Did
Alright,
a
so
14
10
hit?
plus your proficiency. Which should be plus 2 at level 2.
Yes. Did a 14 hit?
No.
Okay.
You're not in any initiative order or anything, so you guys can just
Keep
roll.
rolling.
We'll just
Yeah.
keep going.
Yeah.
God, so there we go. That's a nat 20.
What does it
Double
say?
your damage.
Dirty
That's
20.
gonna be a 12, right?
If we're just maxing out the d6s, yeah, that'd be 12.
Okay, you put out some coals.
Awesome. God, another 3.
got
But
a
another
dirty
nat
20.
20.
Okay, put out some more coals.
Wait a minute. Oh,
Said the
that's a 7.
AC was an 18.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
I'm
normal
rolling-
hit.
What are you rolling,
I was
sir?
rolling a d20 on D&D Beyond, and I rolled 2 nat 1s in a row.
See,
And then I noticed that it looked like there were 2 1s on the die, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, wait a minute, why are there 2 nat 1s on the die?
Is
was
it
a
an
7.
11?
One of them was a 7.
Oh. Well, that doesn't hit.
I got a 19 to hit. That's 3. Can I
Okay.
add my modifiers for the damage?
My head hurts. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's gonna be 3 plus. Maybe next week we'll figure this out. Hopefully
Maybe.
it's never
It
relevant
doesn't
again.
fucking matter.
That's 7.
Okay, you put it out. All right. I don't want to do this anymore.
Okay, I was gonna say this seems like
Hey.
it's not time sensitive and like
No, it's dumb. Okay.
bucket splash.
Yeah,
There's probably mechanics for this building catching on fire or something.
there is, and my brain hurts, and fucking whatever. All right,
Okay.
we're gonna end this with, since it's 9:04, with Duke Ikrind, being so happy that you have helped him, and he says, "Here is your brooch. It's a brass brooch shaped like a fly with wings that flutter."
That's cute.
Yep. And that's where we will end it. You have your brooch.
We did it!
Yay! Put out a fire that I wasn't prepared for. Woo.
Hey, you know what?
But we met a frog king.
You did it, this little
He's
alligator.
adorable.
King.
I love
And
him.
you killed a boss.
We
so
did.
that means, you know what that means?
What does that mean?
It's a level up.
Yes!
Fuck yeah!
Finally!
Level 3!
I might actually not suck now.
Man, that was so fast. I just
Yes.
leveled up the first
Like,
time.
you're like, I just showed up.
Level up. It's time for wild magic, baby.
Oh, shit.
Oh boy!
Let's go.
Wait, you're a barbarian? Oh, you're a wild, magic, barbarian?
They're fun.
Fuck yeah!
I'm so stoked. I cannot wait.
I still don't have a meme scene on here. Let me see if we can sort that out.
Oh yeah,
real
do
quick.
we? I love memes.
There
I
are
love
some
memes.
memes tonight.
Memes. It's me after every session. I'm like memes.
Memes?
Memes.
Yo, can I get some of that
Are there
memes?
Memes.
Memes?
I love
Memes?
memes.
You guys got any
Memes.
plugs while I'm getting this set up? Do I need to do it again?
What, plugs?
Yeah.
Extra Life.
Extra Life, April 12th through 14th. Friday, 5 p.m. to midnight-ish. Saturday, like 10 to midnight-ish. Sunday, the same. Those are, I can't remember the exact times, but it's basically 3 solid days with a couple of breaks for sleep. The games, if they go as planned, like last year, there'll be about 2-hour blocks, 2 to 3-ish hour blocks. We're going to have some guest players, some guest DMs. It may not all just be 5e, but we're still figuring it out. What's Monkey Dance saying? Yeah, wait, what are you laughing? Oh, at the beans?
No, it's this damn Legomorph got hands.
Oh, hang on. I gotta get it set up. I'm in studio mode. I gotta do the application capture because I had this all set up yesterday for OBS because they fixed the slideshow, but then fucking Stream Deck broke and I had to downgrade OBS, and now I've got to get all this set up. And what is it? It's window capture. That's right. Discord.
These are really good memes. really fucking good.
I'm gonna cover some of your faces. I hope you don't mind.
That's fine. Do it.
What cares?
All right. Charles Dickenstab mispronouncing Gooth this entire section. Goocha goocha goo. Potato wife, I like your hair, Kinsey. Yes. Fucking dazzled as always. This is the hair of a killer. So sparkly. Grown adults reacting to checks notes. Breasts, apparently. Yeah. Fucking pretty much. I'm sorry, Kinsey.
It's fine.
Charles Gooth, if they woke up spooning. Is this friendship? I think so.
This one.
Gooth eating himself into Jingle Jekyll's Keep It. Oh my god. Potato wife, I've read enough fairy smut to know you can count the wingspan. When you hear the ambient creature noises with no context, I'm so fucking scared right now.
Oh, for real though.
That was, yeah, for real. I was like, what the hell's going on?
Damn it!
Like, what is happening?
I love how fucking topical of memes you guys somehow like.
Seriously.
It's
like
amazing
the next one,
every
holy
time.
shit.
When you just saw that other stabber get nut punched and stabbed through the skull. Oh no! Bramble noticing all of that rabbit feet nobody's using.
This one fucking killed me.
Hang on a second. If you guys want to join the Discord, discord.com/playoticgames, you can catch all these memes in the Stream Memes channel. Okay, I'm gonna fight this bitch-ass thief and rabbit. Damn, Blagomore got Goof, 30 HP for Monkey Man and Cody Smash. Really?
Oh, Boom Clover, he's so cute. Look at
The
him.
pet of King Gullywump the 19th. Oh, he's so adorable.
Less sleazy.
Yeah,
It's
less
actually-
Yeah, much less sleazy.
Frog and Crown exists. Bramble, look at her. I would die for her. I would kill for her. Either way, what bliss.
It's a frog in a crown.
Ash playing a thieving rabbit warrior, a goblin covered in keys, a royal frog, an aspiring thief bunny flawlessly. I am but a conduit for nonsense.
Only
And
one of those
all of them,
characters
but
was
one
made
of
up.
them, I think, was made. Yeah. They're all
Robert was
getting
the only one.
parchment.
Wait,
I can't read. This right here is the perfect thing ever in the history of forever. I think of this every day. I think of this all night long. I stay awake, not sleeping, because I'm thinking of this. Was there any worm ass eating tonight?
No.
No,
What?
unfortunately, there was no worm ass eating, and there was no tactical spit roasting. Those are the kinds of things.
Happens on Monday nights when I'm not around, you guys.
Chaos.
That's the sort of thing that you can expect on the unprepared. I was out of focus that whole time.
You sure were.
That's
It's
fine.
okay. The thing was mostly in front of you.
Yeah. So, I don't really have any more plugs for tonight. I think we're all tired. We've had a long day. I drove about 300 miles today for work. Ash is recovering from dental work. Just be sure
Dog
to
was
check
at
us
the
out.
vet.
Dog was at the vet. We may have an impromptu birthday stream on Thursday. Not 100% sure on that yet. It is a hot tub stream on Mondays. But for tonight, we're going to raid a user named Kilobean5000. They do some shorts on TikTok that are D&D related, but they're currently playing Stardew Valley. So it'd be a nice chill Tuesday night for you all.
Fucking
My
fly
God.
sound.
Yeah.
With the fly, I'm like,
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it. You all have anything to say before we take out of here?
I like butts.
it's Playotic's birthday. We didn't clarify.
Oh yeah, for Playotic's birthday. It's sort of, we don't have like an official birthday, but March 21st, as best as I can tell, is about as close to a birthday as we've got. The Discord was opened on Discord was created March 18th, 2020. It was open to the public March 21st, 2020. It is now 4 years since that date. We did some podcasts and streams for a couple of months before that, but not by much. So March 21st, I'm treating it as our unofficial birthday. Do we have a raid phrase?
Stab it.
The stab it.
Lagomorph got hands.
That's pretty
Lagomorph
good.
got hands. Let me see if I can type that up real quick. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum.
Do.
I gotta type this before the raid happens.
Go! Go!
There we go.
Happy birthday,
Lagomorph got
Rolfers.
hands.
Happy birthday, roll for initiative.
All right. Be sure if you could spare it, be sure to follow. You don't have to subscribe or anything, but spread the love of Playotic. We're gone in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Love you. Bye.
Bye. Riley.